Hey, what's happening, guys and gals? Welcome to Keaton stream number, I don't know, 11. K-Wife is here, K-Bro is here, and I am grumpy. I had a fun day. I'm going to tell you all about it. But my fun day actually began yesterday when I had a slight gas leak in my house. And all the alarms in my house were going off like crazy. I didn't even get a full 5 to 6 hours sleep yesterday. The fire department came. I sat in an ambulance for a while, breathing oxygen. It was like, what? Now I have really cool alarms in my house, though, that talk to me. Okay, that sounded weird. But it's always a good idea to make sure that you have your smoke detector and carbon monoxide alarms working and tested, because it is a silent killer. And you want to make sure that you and your family are safe. So, as Uncle K-Wing, I'm telling you guys that you need to be very careful with that. So, I mean, I had a startling thing with that. And then today, oh my goodness, my internet was going crazy, and Amber's poor stream was canceled because...
And K-Bro tried to help me.
Yep, K-Bro did try to assist.
And then I told a dark tale about a Viking.
You did.
I'm sorry.
You did tell a dark tale.
I didn't think it was dark.
But anyway, let me explain what happened. So, we thought that we reached our bandwidth cap, which we were assured today, although frighteningly.
They said Uncle K to the rescue.
Uncle K to the rescue, yeah. So, if our internet was cut off, it literally would not start. So, the fact that Amber's stream could, kind of buffer and you could hear her once in a while, that means that our internet was still connected. And we have a 1 terabyte bandwidth limit, as well as hours that aren't capped, I believe is the term. And it was actually a pretty expensive agreement that we did because we're a commercial enterprise, or a small one. And in central Pennsylvania, the company that we have to work with is not really known for amazing quality. But, they're the only ones in the area, and we appreciate the agreement that we have with them, because otherwise we'd be in big trouble. Just uploading 45 videos would be 300 gigabytes, and most companies only give you 50 to 100 gigabyte limit for a for your bandwidth or whatever. We have a terabyte, so thanks to those uncapped hours, which you guys call my Batman hours, I'm able to upload videos for the Nightwing 01, the Let's Play channel, and at a time the Mature channel, which I really can't continue the Mature channel right now. And just doing 90 videos in total for upload would be about maybe 800 gig for bandwidth. Yep. Maybe. And if you add streams to that, we're already, well beyond a terabyte. So thankfully we have hours that aren't counted, and from time to time I switch between 2 internets. We have a residential and we have a commercial. So the residential internet I'm actually using to stream right now. And it's only going to be 2 hours exactly, so I can count my bandwidth, because that's going to be, probably 60 or 70 gig just for this stream today, maybe.
Zach wants to know if you're going to
45?
rage again today.
Why would I rage today? We're not doing the Mad Hatter. Mad Hatter's done. Little pipsqueaks behind bars. And that was just a minimal rage. If you guys really wanted me to see a lot of rage, then I'd have to play Dark Tomorrow or Superman 64, which, I'm not going to lie, that was not good for my health the other day, guys and gals, when I did the Mad Hatter. I remembered how much rage was involved when I was doing that, because it didn't work properly. And when Amber and I did that DLC several months ago,
People wanted to see that on Facecam. They feel sad.
No, I've been told that when I get angry and people see me, I look scary.
So wait, you look like the Hulk?
Which I don't really understand what you mean by that. I'm a pleasant chap. I don't understand why people would be afraid of me. If people are just spooked at my voice, I mean, my facial features would probably think, I'm a serial killer.
Gabriel was saying something.
I was gonna say,
What is it?
what, you look like the Hulk when you're gonna go ahead and go smash? I mean, to be honest with you, face cam is nice and all, but leading to the imagination of what happens when the controller flies is actually better.
Yeah, the controller did whip around the room. You can hear it. If you go back and you watch it, you can hear the controllers.
Apparently, according to the Bat Panda, you sounded scary too when you got angry.
Yeah, people said they want to hear K-Bro more, but I know it's kind of hard to hear him because of the.
No, I hear him
setup.
just fine. I mean,
Oh,
we
I
need
know,
to...
but they can't hear him.
They can't hear him?
I'm not really talking much, am I?
Really? No, he's... I mean, you should
He's
hear
not
him
really
fine.
talking,
He's coming
yeah.
right on Skype.
Yeah, you should.
Oh,
Y'all should be able to hear
You should
me
be able to hear him
perfectly
just fine.
fine.
You
I
guys
mean,
can
I'm
hear-
right here. I'm just not really talking that
Alright,
much. That's the only thing.
He's not really talking that much. He's kind of in the background helping us.
K-Bros
stay
laugh.
sane.
No, we're well past the point of saying.
All right, we can hear him. They
Yeah,
can
you can
hear
hear me.
him. All right, so somebody said they could hear him. Okay, somebody
So-
said they actually like your mature channel.
Well, thank you. The mature channel, I mean, YouTube has always had demonetization things. I mean, this is the first time that they've really gone public with it, and we've known about it for some time that, you know, most YouTubers have. So it wasn't really that big of a deal, but the YouTubers that are very naughty and outspoken about certain things kind of made it a bigger deal.
So,
Probably good that my story
But-
that I took and told in the chat. didn't
Yeah,
go online.
your story was a
Right.
little dark.
I think that would have been demonetized.
But the
I'm sorry.
the mature channel it was an experiment, and I didn't do very well with it. You
well,
know?
the thing is that with the mature channel, as of right now, we're currently in research to see about maybe bringing it back. But you see, because of the new regulations of the terms of services with the demonetization, let's just put it like this. For example, with strong language and everything, that okay, a lot of commentators, you know, like we were saying, they use profanity, they use certain things, and they go way overboard with it. Okay, it's like YouTube understands like some people will slip up, and like they were talking with they were like the interview that they had with Philip DeFranco when he got all worried about it for a second, and then they said that he was fine because yeah, it slips in his conversational, but it's not like, for example, someone else who just gonna go ahead and say it like 50 times in a row. So, but the thing is that YouTube had to change the services. So now, technically speaking, if a mature game, for example, goes into high profanity or does different acts that could be considered very strong and not advertiser friendly, now affects that channel completely. Not just the commentary, now the game itself can affect the channel. So that's where we kind of got an issue right now at. And you can thank people for going ahead and causing this issue.
Right, and I mean, the demonetization wars have always been going on with companies like Nintendo and stuff like that. They've never really liked when a commentator would use their stuff and talk about things that were not appropriate, that they didn't place in their game. So they would secretly, well, not even secretly, I mean, I'm pretty sure they would tell the people that, you know, we've taken monetization away from your video, or we've monetized it. You know, they had other ways of dealing with it to protect their IP and other things. Because some things, I mean, that's the most extreme case, but it happens more than you think it does.
I mean,
you
I
know,
could
guys
tell
and
them.
gals?
I could tell them the story because, like,
Oh, yeah.
in a sense, like, I mean, I'm not sure if you would mind me going ahead and explain who I used to be with you back in the day. I'm not
Wait,
sure
what?
if you would mind me going ahead and explain to the chat who I used to be with you back in the day, how we met and everything, in a sense, because I've actually dealt with, before I met with you, I've dealt with several different YouTubers, and like when I met you and everything, for example, when you did Nintendo games and everything, Nintendo loves you because you're family friendly,
Oh, yeah.
you're advertiser friendly. And I was working with another one who basically was making inappropriate jokes about Mario and Peach and Luigi and stuff like this, to where the first thing Nintendo did was go ahead and claim that video as their own because, you know, it wasn't that's not how they want to appeal to their customer base. That's not how they want to appeal to family.
Well, they're trying to be brand conscious as well. I mean, they don't want the parent groups after them and boycotting their products because their kid went to go see, you know, a Mario video that had like all this like obscene content. You know, I mean, just thinking about some of the stuff, it's disturbing. And, you know, it's within Nintendo's rights to do that and things. I think what you could say that you were like... K-Bro was a big-time YouTube consultant, and he had, like, lots of clients, and ran a very big company that did very well.
I wouldn't say it was big or anything. It was decent size.
It seemed like it was pretty big. I mean,
Well, the thing was is that we were working.
You know.
We built a company that was basically, well, I'll just say it was an MCN that I was working under, and I was basically chief of it in a sense, and I was trying to build it to where, like, you didn't have like a bunch of
you
small timers in there.
I was just thinking about something earlier today. I'm fine.
Oh, okay. Amber, sorry, Amber was having a blonde moment where she was laughing about
It's
something.
fine.
Well, oh, it was just
Continue.
that like we ran a little small little MCN in the sense that instead of bringing in like over like 50,000 people into it, we only catered to just a few people, which that's how I met the K-Wings and everything. And you know, a lot of people got upset with me because one day people were starting to lose their videos and they were getting copyrighted claimed by other companies because of their obscenity. That, you know, and it's just like, well, his videos aren't getting claimed, this one's videos aren't getting claimed and stuff. It's like, but they're not obscene, they're not having problems. And, you know, that's the only reason why, you know, out of everybody that was in that company, K-Wing was the only one that was actually, like, every company loved him. Actually, he was the only reason why the company for a long time period was saved. Otherwise, we were losing advertisers left and right if it wasn't for K-Wing.
And what's funny is big YouTubers always made fun of me for being like, you know, user-friendly and things like that. With advertisers, like I was a sellout and stuff like that. And now, I mean, I don't even... This doesn't really affect me at all, except sometimes I'm going to have to pull on Amber's chain and be like, maybe that story is too dark for Zelda because this is a sponsored series by Nintendo, you know, because they've talked to us a little bit about some stuff, like...
What?
Yeah.
My stories are dark? I don't tell
Yes.
dark stories.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I don't. I
But
told a nice
the,
story today.
Just so you know, the Viking series that we're working on, guys and gals, is not sponsored, so our, you know, commentary is totally fine. But, you know, sometimes when you work for companies and they have, like, different disclosures and things that you have to do, you know, it feels like you're being held back a little bit, you know? And I'm not going to lie, sometimes that really bugs me, especially when the company's like, well, you know, we want to pay you to do this. I tell you right now, back in the day when I needed it, I did, like, accept stuff from companies in order to, you know, some type of, like, compensation, not just getting the game free, because, like, there were a lot of restrictions,
Pay promotion.
wasn't getting the views, but nowadays, based on all the FTC stuff, if a company approaches me and says, hey, I'll give you, like, $500 or $1,000 to do a video, but you have to do A, B, and C, I'm like, no. Because
yeah, I have to not...
you can't.
Well, especially with the very, very kid-friendly
I'm not
stuff.
talking about kid-friendly. I'm talking about games that have, like,
Oh, yeah,
severe
yeah.
problems, and I have to
Oh,
say,
yeah, where you can't say anything
this
nice
game is
about it.
perfectly fine, there's no problems. I didn't even opt into,
I just have to be more careful about
what was that? Shadow of Mordor, like, was one of those, that I was supposed to, get early access to, and I was going to be paid, like, $700 or something. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that.
Well, then they tell you what you cannot say.
Exactly, and I don't like
So,
that.
like, if it's a horrible glitch and it's in the middle of the thing, you have to be like, oh yeah, I really like this aspect of the game. It
It's
makes
paid
it better."
promotion.
You have to, like,
A lot of
pretend it's
YouTubers
fine.
now, a lot of YouTubers back in the day, and still to this day, what they end up doing is, you know, a company will approach them and say, "Hey, look, we'll pay you $700, but you guys say this game's really good." Let's just say, for example, Warner Bros. Would come to K-Wing here and be like, "We'll pay you $800 to say that Dark Tomorrow is the best game that ever was. It's better than Arkham Knight."
Not happening. Not happening. It's like, I will take the game early if you want to work with me, but if you are telling me that I have to do this and that, no way. I don't care if I lose like 100,000 views for not getting the game up the day, like the entire walkthrough done. I'm not.
Am I allowed to
I'm
give
not selling my soul.
Are we allowed to give examples of times we've had to sell our soul or no? Or that
How long was that contract for that one game?
No, I was gonna mention a Nintendo game we had to do, and then we couldn't say anything bad about it, but it was bad.
What year? Because I mean,
This year.
No.
Okay, all right.
No.
Yeah,
I
and
think-
then you can't. Then your views go down because everyone can see the game is terrible, but then you're thinking like, oh, I can't say anything bad, and then you would have to be like,
Well, the thing is,
colors.
I'm gonna be honest.
No, we can't talk about because we're part of their
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
so
like this.
we have
Yeah,
to
I'm
be
gonna say
careful.
like this though.
We have to be very
Not mentioning
careful.
companies' names or something, not mentioning company games or company publishers at all. Some companies, they know, like, this game is really bad, but they need to sell it, so the advertiser-wise. So, yeah, they're going to tell you what you can and cannot say, And it's one of those things to which, let's be honest, sometimes publishers go a little bit too far when it comes down to this. Like, I actually ended up working for, for myself, ended up working for one company, and I'm going to mention it. I worked for Bandai for one thing, for one game, Naruto Storm 4. And when I played it, and I made one video about it, and I said it on a live stream and everything, this is the worst game I've ever played in the entire Storm series. And that's the reason why they don't work with me no more. That is the only reason why.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah. We're still good with Bandai.
No,
You're not.
personally, no, they love you. Like they said, they love you. But when it comes down to me, they can't trust me for reviews or anything. It's just like, look, I gave you my honest opinion. I gave you my complete honest opinion on it. You just want me to try this thing. I've played every single Naruto game. This is the one out of all the series, which was the worst version. It was the worst version of it all.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, we didn't even get paid to do that game.
Yeah. Oh, apparently, remember that terrible Ghostbusters game that we did? Someone in the chat just informed us that developer went bankrupt.
We just did that game because like Ghostbusters.
Well,
they didn't even get paid to do that.
I mean, we were trying to also get the traffic for the people going to see the Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
That's why all YouTubers always, when you see a slur of movie licensed video games right when a movie comes out, YouTubers are doing that on purpose. I'm guilty of it. Every YouTuber is guilty of doing that. We are purposely doing clickbait or whatever, try to bring in as much of an audience as possible.
Yep.
It works in my favor because I'm always stuck doing Batman, so it doesn't matter. Like, I can be accused of doing everything, but I'm still playing Arkham Knight. The game is almost... Oh, it is a year old now, isn't it? Yeah, it's still a year old, and I'm still suckering people in to come watch this crap. It's like, the game is... There's nothing new.
But you gotta
I'm literally
understand that
standing
right
on top
now,
of light posts, spinning a camera around.
Wow,
we had a
okay,
conversation last
every
night
single
about
person
this.
in the chat just left.
Yeah, so I mean...
You and me had a conversation last night about this, because right now you gotta, you guys see the signs right now. Arkham Knight, right now, you got the Telltale Batman game, you got the Arkham, the remastered collection coming out, you got Batman VR coming out.
Yep.
So you know they're already setting up for something coming out. They're going to be announcing something next year, most likely, because what?
Do you have my notes? Because we could talk about this. This was kind of a fun discussion that I like woke you up for when I was half awake.
I was half
last
awake
night.
too, and
It was the first. It was. I still was so nervous to go to sleep because I'm thinking, oh my gosh, my CO2 alarms are gonna go off. I mean, they fixed my air conditioner, but just when I'm gonna fall asleep, it's gonna go.
the fire department comes back over there, gives you oxygen,
Fire. So I'm like hesitant, like this little whatever. So I just start texting K-Bro. I don't know. It was like around 5-6 a.m. I'm just like, I just had a huge theory about a slur of Batman content coming, and I think it really lines up to the past timetable that we've seen since 2008. And this is going to take me a while to talk about, guys and gals. I know I'm not doing Catwoman, but let's start with Lego Batman. Lego Batman started development by Traveler's Tales in 2005. The game was announced sometime in 2007 with a really crummy trailer it was either E3 or something like that. And then October of 2008, that's when the game came out. And that was the Lego game, right? That was the Lego Batman game. It was a lot of fun. It was really cool. It was very unique. A year later, a game that had been in development since 2007 called Arkham Asylum came out. In 2009. And then 2010... You had the Arkham Asylum, was it Game of the Year collection? It was Game of the Year, right? In 2010?
Mm-hmm.
Like, the one that had the Joker content. They even, sometimes they called it, like, the 3D edition. Or it was something. It was basically, like, it had all the DLC for Arkham Asylum and stuff like that. And then the following year, in 2011, you had, what was the name of that game? Arkham Knight. No, Arkham City. Arkham City was 2011. Development began in 2009. Right after Arkham Asylum, the Rocksteady team literally moved offices. They went and they worked with, I forget all the teams involved with Arkham City, but they literally, as soon as they wrapped up Arkham Asylum, they move their development team into a bigger team with Arkham City by like I think it was fall or summer of 2009.
Does it say your stream is still up?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I was going to
kind of
interrupt you there.
not
Was
working.
because some people said it's crashed, but I still see it.
I still see green.
Okay, then if you still see green, it's just lagging a lot.
Of course it lags. It's a PS4 game.
Okay.
PS4 game's gonna lag like crazy.
Continue, K-Wing. I'm sorry.
All right, where was I? We were talking about Arkham City development.
Yeah.
So Arkham City development with Paul Dini and a bigger team. Like Rocksteady had a bigger team working on Arkham City. So they combined the Arkham Asylum team, the Arkham City, and they started in 2009. Like right after Arkham City went gold. Or whatever. Or Arkham Asylum went gold, or whatever it's called. And they did most of the NDR stuff in 2011, like before the game came out. Like the winter is when they got Kevin Conroy and all the voice actors, you know, because that's when the game's done, and then they have the team come in. It's not like the animated series where they would build up the voices over, you know, like the movement of the speech would be recorded first, and then they would go in and do the drawings, and then they'd come in to do like the and the grunts and stuff like that. For Arkham City and Arkham Asylum, when they did the ADR, the voiceover sessions, they had to match their mouths with the moving characters' mouths, like their words and stuff like that. So that's why it happens later. So when they did that, they were kind of like, okay, this is our last Arkham game or whatever, 2011, and Warner Brothers was like, all right, we don't really like that idea, so, you know, we've had another game in development called Lego Batman 2, which was going to come out in 2012, and it did. And WB Games Montreal was approached in 2011 to begin work on 2 Batman games because Warner Entertainment, or whatever they're called, they didn't have a concrete idea of what Rocksteady was going to do, and they wanted to keep the cash cow going. So in 2011, Arkham Origins began, like, development, and they just transferred over the Arkham City engine.
Right. That's because back then, because Rocksteady, because didn't they say Arkham, like you said, didn't they say Arkham City was like the last Arkham game? They weren't going to do another one because they didn't know where they were going to be at. And it.
Right. But they also hatched another plan. It wasn't just the Warner Brothers Montreal that was working on 2 Batman games, which we know later was Arkham Origins and Blackgate. At the same time, they also contracted Ed Boon to work on a series of a DC fighting game, which became Injustice and released in 2013. Right. But I'm getting a little ahead of myself. So in 2012, we had the Wii U Armored Edition Arkham game, which released with the system. We also had the Arkham City Definitive or Game of the Year Edition that came out that summer. And by the end of that year, since there was no official brand new Arkham game, you got an amazing Lego Batman game in 2012. Yeah. The following year, 2013, right around, I think it was February or March, we got a Game Informer, like, first reveal of an Arkham game that was not being done by Rocksteady, but rather WB Games Montreal. And they, going by past how they do their games, even before Arkham Origins, they never release official confirmation of their projects until they're ready to release that year. So you can get leaks and you can get little tidbits about, like, what I reported on the Damien game, like about a year or two before they're ready to really, you know, go to public with it.
Because it's not concrete, it's just a leak right now.
Right, it's...
I mean, look,
right.
everybody was talking about earlier last...
The WB Games Montreal stuff
year, the PS4.
is filler. The WB Games Montreal, it is not AAA content. No. It isn't. Arkham Origins was not a AAA game. It really brought nothing new to the table other than the Assassin's concept. It was a copy-paste of the Arkham City engine. They took what worked, they expanded on it a little bit, but it did not cost them that much development. In fact, the costs for doing that game were in-house, so it was much cheaper.
Much cheaper instead of getting Kevin Conroy and everything to be the actual voices. It was actually cheaper
exactly.
to hire
they also
else.
got like low-budget voice actors that are very talented, I mean, don't get me wrong, Roger Craig Smith, Sonic, and Troy Baker are amazing, but they are not the tier of Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy. They do not cost that much.
Roger Craig Smith as Bruce Wayne does not work. All it was Chris Redfield from Resident Evil putting on a Batman mask. That's all it was.
Mm-hmm. It was Chris Redfield at Batman. So we're at 2013 right now. So 2013 was the release of Injustice in March. And then, we got some more information about, what's the name of that? The Arkham Origins, and then learned, hey, there's another game, Blackgate. And, they would slowly release things like a cool cinematic trailer or whatever. Sometimes, there was a lot of behind-the-scene coverage stuff that was exclusive to some online stream company. I don't even remember who it was. But, the only thing that I will say about WB Games Montreal, when they commit to something, they don't delay their game. They should have delayed aspects of Arkham Origins, but they didn't.
You should definitely delay the PC.
The game released on time, October 25th, 2013. And that was the year of Injustice, Batman Blackgate, and Arkham Origins. So that was 3 Batman games, and I think there was a Scribblenauts. No, Scribblenauts was 2014. So, yeah. And then, speaking of 2014, that was when we had Lego Batman 3, but we did not get a Game of the Year edition for Arkham Origins. Instead, for whatever reason, they decided to do a deluxe edition of Blackgate on the consoles in 2014. And you're just like,
that's right.
What?
There's no Game of the Year version for Arkham Origins. It doesn't exist.
No, it didn't do as well because it was a low-budget Batman game.
What it was trying to do
was not Game of the Year.
Warner Bros. Was hoping for with that game was because it had the Arkham in the title of it that it was going to sell.
Exactly.
And that proves the point it did.
Exactly. So, now we're going into 2015, and you're going to notice a pattern again. So there's already been an established pattern. When there is not an Arkham game, there is a new Lego Batman game. Because they want, they don't want to, intermesh that audience. It doesn't count if they're doing, a reposting of a game they already released, because they're not going to market it that much, So they're going to spend all their budget on a new Lego Batman game, or a Telltale Batman game for budget, or whatever. For an already released game that's just getting, a collection. Right. They're not going to put all their whole marketing weight behind it.
After 2015, you got Arkham Knight so far. But now we're in 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's really nothing except Batman VR, which is going to be a $20 game. So it's only going to be 2 to 3 hours. But look what they're budgeting into. They're doing the Telltale Batman game. They released it this year, which has already been released. And we're waiting until the 30th for the next episode. And they're doing, like I said, Batman VR. They're doing this. It's and then they're doing the remastered collection, which is basically looks completely like a brand new Batman game, all definitive edition version of the entire original 2 Batman games. So, because they don't have a Batman Arkham game to replace it right now.
Exactly. The reason why WB Games Montreal is even working on a Batman game is because they are not a AAA studio. They're an in-house developer. So, if they are just the fact that, that's right, Shadow. The fact that this new Batman game that's in development right now uses a vehicle mechanic like Arkham Knight, I'm getting to it, Shadow, means that they're just porting over the Arkham Knight city engine and just improving it just a little bit to put NPCs, a day-to-night cycle, but they're keeping the physical engine intact rather than making an all-new game. Because if they were to make an all-new Batman game, since they just started development last year, and you can check their pages from last year when they hired 250 new people for WB Games Montreal to work on 2 DC properties, which turns out to be Suicide Squad and the new Batman game.
Kwing, you forgot Lego Dimensions. People said.
I don't count Lego Dimensions as a Batman game. Lego Dimensions is a Warner Brothers property thing. I also left out. I don't remember when the Scribblenauts DC game came out. I'm
trying not to
being
interrupt
honest.
your train of thought, but there's a lot of people who had things to add to what you're saying.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, you can continue.
But the principle of what I'm saying is, whenever there's a Lego Batman game, there is no Arkham new game. There is an Arkham collection that releases. because they don't want to disrupt, the ability for the consumer to get that Lego game or that Arkham game that year. They want their full marketing horse in front of either Lego Batman or Arkham
so
Batman.
Basically,
and they never mix and match those. Now next year could be different. 2017, if the if the WB game thing comes out next year, then there's no way that they're not going to make a Lego Batman movie tie-in game, because they made a Lego movie tie-in video game. That was easy money for them. So I would definitely see like a Lego Batman video game based on the movie next year in 2017. You also have Injustice 2, which is a Batman property with other heroes that's coming out next year.
Lego Batman game every 2 years.
No,
Arkham
it's every 3 years. It's like, well,
see,
actually,
I'm not gonna say like Lego Batman is gonna come out or anything, but the thing is that right now, what Warner Brothers is probably in the process of doing is, if you follow their pattern, is that they're giving time to Rocksteady to just go ahead to produce it. So right now, they're gonna give you all the Batman stuff to keep Batman as an interest. Now, because you gotta understand, and this is the point that I was making to Luke last night, is that Batman's biggest competitor via superhero game right now is Spider-Man. It is basically Marvel's version of Batman. It's the Spider-Man game, which is completely open world where you go fight. So, and they're trying to do the same thing in a sense, where they're trying to cash in on different Marvel games, but they know that like Iron Man and all this, they ain't gonna sell. Spider-Man will. But they got to produce certain games and the factors, so that's where they're competing against each other. When it comes to
exactly. And even though the Spider-Man games are great, they don't do well when they go up against the Batman games. Like Amazing Spider-Man 2, I believe, released during the time of, it was either Arkham Origins or something else, and it did not do as well. Like, because they were both out at the same time. People preferred the Arkham experience over the Spider-Man games. And if WB is just porting, the Arkham Knight engine, because we already know there's vehicle use. It's the Batbike. Now, how did they get that engine? They got that from Arkham Knight, developing the Batmobile engine, like to traverse the city, bigger streets, all this other stuff. We also know that when Arkham Origins, when they made Gotham City, they expanded the size of the city. It was not the narrow, like, claustrophobic passages that we had in Arkham City. Like, they made everything bigger. And, of course, Rocksteady also made everything bigger. And that's for
why
Arkham
I think,
Knight.
like, my theory is the next Batman game, whether it's with Damian Wayne or not, the next Batman game is most likely going to be not like... It's going to be a complete sandbox. It's going to be kind of like... It's going to be basically like Spider-Man, where you're going to have people who's going to be NPCs, and then you're going to have, like, crime. The only thing that I really hope for, and I would really, 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 really wish for, is that, okay, please have the Batcave in Wayne Manor there, please, so that way we can accept missions.
Hey, K-Bro, can we just, like, talk about this real quick? Somebody said, but, Warner Brothers would, or Rocksteady would know their new engine's being used. Even if they know their engine's being used, they can't talk about it because, it's their engine, but at the same time, the parent company owns it. Rocksteady worked for WB.
WB's property.
WB owns Batman. It's a Warner property. So, until Warner says, okay, you can tell people that, we're making a game based on your engine, it could be 6 months to a year from now that Rocksteady says, oh, by the way, our engine's being used to make this game, and they'll tweet about it. Right now, they would face legal action if they talked about it.
It's not like Kojima in a sense when he was with Konami, when he created the Fox engine. It's completely different. What Kojima did was he sold the rights to his thing. Whereas what Warner Brothers did most likely with Rocksteady, and what most publishers do with developers, is they buy it completely outright. They don't license it. They buy it out. So Rocksteady, even though they made the engine, in reality... They might have made the engine. In reality, Warner Brothers completely paid for that and owns the full rights to that.
Of course, Warner Brothers contracted Rocksteady to do stuff, but Batman is their property. Anything that's created in a Batman game belongs to Warner Brothers.
I think it's Batman Begins. If you take a look at Batman Begins and then you take a look at Arkham, you can kind of see that for a game that was not developed by Rocksteady, Rocksteady kind of took elements from that because it looks like elements of Arkham Knight was kind of based off of whatever with Batman Begins in the terms of how it operated, to where it's still that's where like Warner Bros. Gives them an idea, they take it, and the original idea still belongs to Warner Brothers. So at that point in time, it's just their contracted help at that point in time. That's the reason why, if that was the case, that's the case, then Arkham Origins would not have been developed, because then they would have had a lawsuit battle over that, because you took our engine, because all it was the Arkham City engine.
If you can go back and find articles from before Arkham Origins was announced, you will know that there were leaks about 6 months before the official reveal that there was a Silver Age Batman game in development that would utilize Batman's early days. Now, that turned into a Batman Year 2 story, so they weren't too far off. So it's very possible that it is not Damian Wayne that is Batman. I mean, that could just be, somebody missed something somewhere. But the fact that Dick Grayson's in the game, they're going for more New 52 villains. They're, doing like a 10-year later storyline. I would love a Batman Beyond game. Are you kidding me? I was in high school when Batman Beyond came out. I thought it was like one of the coolest things ever. It was such a great, unique idea from the property that, Bruce Timm and Paul Dini did. It was a lot of fun. It felt very Spider-Man-like.
It actually felt
Batman.
like a sequel to the animated version of Batman. It actually felt like a sequel, because during that time period, you had the Batman animated series that, like, different other cartoons came out of it. Like, they try to pass off, like, Batman or something, but no, it's all reboots. Batman Beyond was actually not a reboot, it was a sequel. That was the difference about it. That's what made it so cool. It was actually a sequel. And...
Oh, can I talk about what I just did in the game, guys and gals? When I blew up that last drone, you're going to see helicopters come into Gotham now. The police helicopters actually help you find things that you're looking for. Firefighters, bombs, hanging corpses, like to complete different things. So if you're too lazy to find everything in the game, just make sure that you waste all the drones. You waste all the drones and then,
And I would have said all your comments, guys, but if I interrupt Kwing, he'll lose his train of thought.
No, so. All I'm saying is, I know for a fact that there is... Oh, here we go. Sorry.
There is another game in development.
Easter egg.
Did you leave something here? It was sort of body-shaped, wasn't it?
Yeah, Joker's pretty stiff. But this is an Easter egg after the cloudburst.
Jimbo took her. He's got to be a prime suspect.
I'm just saying, guys and gals, don't be surprised in 2017 if there is a Lego Movie Batman game that, they're going to have out.
Imagine Gordon shoveling the dirt on Bab's body right now. Then heading off for revenge on Scarecrow. Might as well jump in the grave with her and save himself some time.
And we already know for a fact that Injustice is scheduled for, that time, which usually a Lego game and Injustice release around the same time. Like a Lego Batman game and Injustice game.
Someone needs to have a word with the commish. I thought tampering with a crime scene was a serious offense. Well, maybe they make an exception when you're related to the evidence.
There's one thing that I would like to see that I would love to find out if it's in development is I would like a sequel to Scribblenauts DC Unmasked.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I mean, that's a pretty easy game to develop that, they could do some stuff, but I don't know how well it's sold.
Well, the thing is you got to understand is Warner Brothers, let's just be honest here, Batman the Arkham series, all of the games together has made Warner Brothers a lot of money. So they're not going to get rid of the game until it drops interest.
So they're saying that there's no... They've already gone on... Okay, so Warner Brothers went on record and said they're not making a movie tie-in game for Lego Batman. What they're doing is they're making a Lego Batman movie set for Lego Dimensions. Okay. Well, that would actually be cost-effective for them. It's also pretty disappointing that they would do that, because that is such a cop-out.
Maybe not, actually. Maybe if they put Batman Keaton to the Tim Burton movie set. If they do a movie set, put Tim Burton in there, it'd be great.
No, they're doing basically the DLC things, with exception to if there's a free roaming environment. If there's a free roaming Gotham that's not part of the DC playset, okay.
Yeah.
but usually the Lego DLC or Lego stories can be beaten in about 30
Someone
minutes.
said in the chat that I want a Suicide Squad game. Didn't they already? Isn't that one of the leaked games also that they're developing?
Yeah, what of the 2 games that WB Games Montreal has involvement on, it's Suicide Squad and the code name which I call Son of Batman, but they just call it Batman, like 2017 or 2018. You don't.
Yeah, I don't see.
You know.
I'll be honest with you. For anybody who's expecting like a Batman Arkham game to come out in 2017, this is what I told Luke last night. I don't expect nothing for 2017. The only thing I expect in 2017, if there is going to be a new Batman game, is them going to E3 or Tokyo Game Show and saying, "Hey, look, here's the new Batman game that's in development, ready to go for possibly 2018."
Which would be the release of the Ben Affleck Batman
Which
movie.
that's also a good point there too, because they would tie. Let's be honest, in a sense.
No, it's not. They're not. We're past the point of
No.
movie tie-in games. That's over.
We're past that point, but at the same point in time,
that-
because Warner Brothers is not going to rely on that movie tie-in, because there was a game, the Dark Knight Returns, that was canceled. That they were trying their best to get that as a movie tie-in game to try to have that released by the movie's release. That completely screwed up Warner Brothers in that sense. So rather than do that, Batman Arkham, as long as it's a Batman game that comes out during that time period, because like this year, Batman versus Superman, okay, you had DLC for Batman Arkham Knight that reflected that, and
Yep.
you also had the Telltale.
And
There you
Telltale
go.
Batman.
And you
Batman
got 3
VR.
games that because the interest of Batman.
And then next year, during the time of Justice League, I mean, you have to give it to Warner Brothers marketing. I mean, their game and movie division are kind of in sync. Yep, Injustice
There
with
you go.
Justice League.
It's not
Yep.
based in the movie, but it's still in the same principle. So when the 2018 Batman movie comes out, they'll probably have a DLC skin that's going to be related to the movie, most likely for that game. But otherwise, it's going to be its own original story.
Right.
Batman uses ad block. That's sad.
Oh, somebody's using ad block? Well, you are very close to having me live in a van down by the river, so thank you. Oh, I did want to tell you this, guys and gals. I have the option of doing fan funding, and I still haven't activated. Like, as part of, like, the YouTube verified program, since I'm, like, you know, overqualified for that, and YouTube was apologizing for not getting me a part of that, they told me I can do fan funding, and I'm like, so that's basically like Patreon for YouTube, right? And they're like, yeah, so you can activate that anytime. I'm like, I might get around to it. And they're like, what? It's like, I'm good. And they're just, you know, they're like, why? It's like,
Because
why
the
do I
reason
need to
being is
activate
that
it?
we-
It's like, I'm gonna tell people, hey, my content is free, but you can pay for it. Yay!
Yeah, but the other thing about that's really dangerous to people that might do it in the future too is, you know, if they expect you to do certain things and you didn't finish certain series or you didn't do it how they wanted, you know, your fans can end up suing you and get the money back, you know.
Whoa! Okay,
no,
definitely not doing
not
it.
through
saying,
YouTube,
like,
but for
I
like
thought that
Patreon,
happened
yeah,
to
that
people.
stuff happens. But fan funding basically means is that that person sponsors your channel, meaning that they become a sponsor in a sense. That's what that's for.
Yeah, I'm
But the
still
thing
not
is
comfortable
this.
with that.
That's why I wouldn't want to do it, because I would never want to spend that money on a house and then have my
Right.
house taken
But
away.
the
or
thing
something
is
like
that-
You didn't
the
complete
thing
Skyward
is that-
Sword. We're taking your
That's
house.
exactly why it
Well,
would
the thing
be
is, this is the
taken.
point out to the fans.
That's exactly the reason, and I think that would be a fair reason
And
to
this
take
is
it
the thing I'll
away.
point out
Oh
to
my
your
gosh.
fans right here is that because you actually watch the videos and you don't use ad block and like most other people and stuff like this, in that case scenario, you have given the K-Wings enough finances to go ahead to keep their business running to where they don't need to have fan funding like most other YouTubers.
We do want to have merchandise, though. We're just really lazy in that area, guys and gals. We have networks that
And
we
they keep
talk to
screwing
about
everything
it,
up.
but
That's money that can't be taken away from you
yeah.
unless you turn in the shirt again. Like, the shirt looks terrible on me.
Yeah, but I'm not going through the thing to activate that because I would prefer you guys spend your actual money on something that's important to you.
On milk at lunch.
Yes,
the next Batman
pizza,
game.
ribeyes,
You don't-
Batman games,
Like,
Batman
I
comic
remember-
books, so that you can follow along with me when I do my lore stuff. Oh, speaking of lore, I need to make a backtrack. I did not know that I never did a Flashpoint video, so this Wednesday, is the Flashpoint.
You have Bruce Wayne and many of your people saying, "I would buy so much merch, Kwing."
I have to think
You have to
of
make
ideas
the
for
merch.
merchandise. I know.
What do you mean ideas?
Well,
you
the thing
already
is-
have
the thing is you have to find a
You already
company-
have art for it.
What about a
You just-
stuffed K-Wing doll that says everything I learned about Batman I learned from K-Wing, and you could show
You
it to
already
your
have
friends.
Then you're
shirt
gonna
that
have a
says
stuffed
that.
doll.
That
You have
has
to have a
to be
stuffed
made.
doll right there. That is Amber. That is slapping you. That's connected together, and it has to have a big tag that says "Bright Slap."
Bright Slap. We have a T-shirt that says Bright
Yeah.
Slap somewhere.
But the thing is
is
that
funny.
for merchandise, the one thing I'll let people know is that like I've been K-Wing's asked me several times to look into it. I keep looking into it every now and then. It's just that right now there's so many different companies, and the best wording I could put in there is that it's all about them. And like for example, we're trying to find a way to sell like let's say a T-shirt for like $20, where a company you go talk to them or something, they want to sell it for 50 because they want to make a profit. So it gets a problem.
Oh, okay, bro. Somebody had a question in the chat. What is it? sweetheart?
They were wondering if your T-shirts were still on sale, but I wanted to tell people that it was for a limit. The company we did it through was a limited
Yeah.
time, and they only did it for like 2 months, and then they took it down. So
We didn't fill our quota for
we
them,
have
so
to-
they
we have to look at a company that's going to keep it up forever, like so
Yeah.
you guys can buy T-shirts
Right, a
whenever
company
you
that
want.
will
so.
keep it up forever. That when it's ordered, they'll make it the same day.
Right. So I mean, the last time that networks like they'll come to us. Okay, I'll give you an example. We had a network come to us when we had a video become viral and it got like 2 million views or whatever, and they allowed us a window of sell T-shirts for about like 3 months, and then afterwards they called us up and they were like, well, you know, your video did go viral and it did do this, but you only sold like 50 T-shirts. We needed you to sell like 400.
Babs has an idea for a T-shirt.
What is that, Babs?
Says Nightwing 01. Even DC comic characters follow his videos.
Yeah, that's interesting. I guess I've like transcended reality and comic books. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. The YouTube channel that Batman watches, Nightwing
The
01.
DC
If
All
Kevin
Access
Conroy
stuff.
watched my videos, I would squeal like a little girl. All right, let's do the Catwoman stuff now, because I've wasted
Yeah.
enough time.
Or you can have a T-shirt that says Nightwing 01, the DC All Access Stomper.
Selena's still trapped.
Because you
in the
stomped them with
orphanage.
all your good
Enigma's
lore.
got something in store for us both when I get there.
Nightwing, Xbox.
Yep, they want the K-Wing plushies like the way you
Oh boy,
described
that's actually a
them.
good question right there.
Okay, what's the question? We're doing the Selena stuff. So, guys, this is the part of the chat where you help me, the host, with New Game Plus riddles. Yeah.
Also, Bat Panda had a comment about K-Bro, me, and you.
Okay.
He said, "You're the man with a plan. K-Wife is the sandwich maker, and K-Bro is the, I don't know what he said, like, editing monkey or something." And he said that K-Bro and I are locked in the basement.
I've always liked the basement, but
I was a long time ago.
Actually,
I'll
we
have
had to
look
take
at the-
K-Bro out of the basement because
No, I'm
the...
locked in there too.
Oh, no. No, you're not, because we had to take you out because the water heater was leaking
Oh, yeah.
CO2.
yeah, I'm completely free, man. I'm fine now.
Yeah, he's fine. Travis was actually down there the longest, you know, breathing that in, so we're very thankful that he's okay and
Oh,
he hasn't
well-
pressed any medical charges.
Your phone went out, so I can't see anything else. But
That's why I created a Let's Play channel, because you know what? I was losing my mind.
you know what? That's probably gonna happen is once you get your. Never mind. I'm gonna say
What?
nothing. Nothing.
Actually, you should start feeling good
after
though
you
now.
get your house, then it will finally come out to the public that you've been using Cabro as a slave down in the basement all this time, and then you'll get sued and he'll get everything.
I'm not a slave. I'm perfectly fine.
And it'll be like all those years chained to a desk.
Inhumane treatment
I like
of
that one. I like
employees
what
and
Lewis
staff.
said. Instead of moving him back into the basement, you move him into the attic.
We don't really have an attic, though, do we? I mean, there's this weird entryway in the closet, but I've never gone up there because they said there's spiders as huge as your hand.
Yeah, right.
That's what the maintenance guy told me.
I'll feel
What?
perfectly attached
Yeah.
up there. I'll call it Spider-Man.
I'm still waiting. I don't even like exploring the closet because I'm worried that like a giant, not a giant spider,
Closet
but a
that I got
big old
over here.
spider.
The last time I went into it, I closed the door really fast because there was a mouse in there.
There was a mouse in my closet
Not
upstairs?
yours, mine, over here.
Oh, well, we're talking about my closet
your
right
closet
now.
has spiders.
It's
Your
like,
closet has
what?
spiders, mine has mice. There's two different things.
Yeah, I definitely have. I mean, I still have to open all my. I was gonna do unboxings of all those like Batman v Superman merch that I got like over the course of the year, sent from like Warner Brothers, and also like toy companies like what's the name of that one guy? The person who bought Mattel. What's his name? Maddie Collector. I don't remember his name.
Oh, they want a Shadow plushie too.
Shadow plushie would be cute.
She would pee out a lot and bite wires.
She would have to come equipped with wires that she could chew on, because unlike Tink, Shadow likes to attack wires. Why, we don't know. But that's what she does. And she spends most of her time up in the office.
Oh, did I get her out? Oh, you got her out of her room. Okay, because I locked her in her room because she was
I rescued her.
fighting. Okay, yeah.
She came downstairs and she meowed when I was telling people about...
so people were commenting on all your stuff that you were saying before. I didn't want to interrupt you. People really wanted to see an Arrow game, also a Nightwing and Babs game.
I would
for
love a
DC.
Nightwing game, but if it's a Nightwing and Babs game, it can't be part of Arkham community at all. Like, I want something that is, you know... You have to remember, before Arkham Asylum,
And
each
also
Batman game followed a different take on Batman.
yeah.
It did not... There's only one true comic book Batman, and it's terrible, that followed an actual, like, you know, pre-52 Batman, and that's Dark Tomorrow, which was written by Jim Lee and somebody else.
And people really would like to see a Batman Beyond game too.
You want to know what's funny, though? Dark Tomorrow's story is actually very well done. The gameplay is atrocious. Like, the story was written by DC
I watched
veterans.
that. I actually watched the gameplay on that, and I was like, "Oh boy, this is going to be a rage fest for you." I laughed on that one. The story was good. Like I watched the entire game on YouTube. Someone had it all up there, but the gameplay, the guy raged so much. It's like I couldn't even play that. That
Seems the gamer has a question.
Oh, yeah, Travis, how many people are in the
327.
chat? Like, like, there's 100 people watching?
327.
What? 340?
Sit.
What?
Sans
No,
the
it's
gamer.
not.
That's an error.
Sans the gamer wants to know, how do you get food to Gabriel in the basement?
I ring a bell, and he comes up to the top of the stairs, and then I give him the food.
What kind of food though? Fishy swirl? What is it?
I gave him Philly cheesesteak once, and he said he didn't like it, so I keep getting it for him.
That's terrible.
Okay,
Why would you get it something
and
he
I want you to
doesn't
picture
like?
this. As a desk monkey, this is exactly what I look like when I was in that basement. Is picture Smeagol from Lord of the Rings.
You have to take better care of
Smeagol.
Gabriel.
Smeagol.
You know what? I'm going to testify against you, K-Wing, on that trial. Where Gabriel
I'm
gets
not going to
everything.
trial. You have to get me to show up first.
Harvey Dent will
am
preside
the
over it.
assistant
Selina's
video
still
editor
trapped in the
and
orphanage.
apprentice
Nina's got
under
something in
K-Wing.
store for us both when I get there.
He's my mentor.
Yeah, K-Bro is a dear friend of ours who we actually brought on as an employee a couple years ago.
4 years
and
now.
we keep him around.
He's not really in our... Well, actually, I'm not sure.
If
Only
we had a
Luke-
portal in our
only
basement,
Luke
that would
knows.
be ideal. No, there's nobody
he's
down
not
there.
really in our basement.
There's that one homeless guy that lives down there
No.
under the floorboards.
That's me! No, I'm just... I'm just kidding. Whatever.
All right, guys and gals, here we go. I've kept you here long enough. Let's do the Catwoman stuff. This is going to be bad because this is New Game
Definitely be
Plus.
quiet.
New Game Plus means everything is opposite.
Hey, now you got 330 people.
So let's do a little bit of rage. Although I have no voice to scream and get angry today, so I'm doing a more relaxed thing. How does the stream look,
It looks
K-Bro?
fine
Is it
to
okay?
me on my side, but some people say it's laggy for them. We'll have to see after the post-processing.
Do not fear. Your friend has not been harmed. Before I allow you to see her, however, riddle me this. Riddle me this. What kind of question can only be asked upon reflection?
Wait, I've never started the Riddler stuff? Wait, whoa.
Thanks for that, guys. Apparently my plushie is going to be making a sandwich. That's what my plushie does. That's pretty awesome. Thanks, guys.
Travis,
Yes!
I never started the
Nope.
Riddler stuff. Are
Nope,
you
never
kidding?
Never since New Game Plus. You did it in the last when you did in your Let's Play.
Oh, this is gonna be a long stream.
Oh my gosh.
You ready for a lot of driving?
Alright, so we'll do as much as we can, and... yeah.
You'll still see Catwoman.
I already messed up.
But you know, one thing that DC has for it that Marvel does not have for it is the alternative universes.
Yeah, I know. That's why I want the Damian Wayne game to not be connected, because DC is due for, you know, utilizing their other
Well,
universes.
not just for video games. Like even for the movie franchises, like, you know, if they want to go for it, like they could actually. Because how many times you can make Batman? You can make like the Keaton version of Batman with the Christian Bale Batman and the Ben Affleck Batman work together to stop. Like they could do the entire Injustice movie in a sense as the entire Justice game as a movie and something like this. Because unlike Marvel, DC actually has so many different universes of different Batmans and different Supermans and stuff like this that they could just do so much with it, which I don't understand why they don't use that to go ahead instead of Justice League. Why they don't use that type of scenario to go ahead and counter Marvel's Avengers.
Okay, now I just have to get the one...
Bruce Wayne says, after collecting over 200 Riddler trophies, I have to say I hate the Riddler. Everyone is saying how much they hate the Riddler in the chat.
It's like when I was
I
streaming,
know.
everybody wanted me to go do all the Riddler trophies. I told them no, I'm not even going to go see him once.
Well, I mean, I might have to do some of this off the stream and just like
I
do
think
the
that
final
annoys
boss
me.
or whatever.
Oh no, we're finishing it tonight.
Wait, I
No.
thought I just activated this. What did I
Thank-
do wrong
Thank you, David.
now?
Says, I love your videos. Lego Lover says, you should put on face cam now, Kwing.
No. I did something wrong. I mean, I got the question mark to line up, but it's not lined up on the dot.
We want to see Catwoman.
See? Supposed to be lined up.
Ooh, do you want me to try? Try the Riddler trophy so you can answer
How do I...
questions.
But it's not quite on the dot. Dot.
How do you do it on the dot?
Don't ask me because I've never played Batman Arkham Knight. I played Batman Arkham Knight, but only for 10 minutes, and then when I realized it was mostly all Batmobile, I stopped.
Almost there, Batman. But you haven't quite made my mark.
What do you mean I haven't
What do you
made your
mean on the
mark?
dot? It's a question.
Oh,
Yeah,
the...
get the dot part.
Oh. You have to switch the question mark around?
There's no way that I can turn this all... Nope.
Ooh.
Well, would you- Is there any other...
Oh, you're doing it. Oh, you can turn the middle with the last one.
Oh, I have an idea for you, Kwing. If you get...
Can you turn the middle one?
No, I know how to do this. I just don't remember. That should be green now. Nope.
If you get too involved into the Riddler trophies, just go into the next phase and then off stream do all the Riddler trophies to get to Catwoman, then set that for the next stream.
Right. This one should be it, though.
Well, it seems
There we go.
Can we get more K-Wife Batgirl?
I thought I did some of it, though.
Everybody wants K-Wife Batgirl stream.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
I love the Riddler. He's so nice. I wish I was his friend.
Oh, good. You're back.
Not
Eddie
really.
wouldn't show me whatever deranged
Okay, bro, what
porno game he's
Superman
got waiting
villains do
behind
you
that
think
door
Batman can
until
beat?
you
Every
arrive.
single one of them,
I'll get
depending
you out
on the
of here.
situation.
I'm sorry.
Because
don't be
Batman-
testy. It's
from what
probably
I know of with
something to do
Batman,
with the
he's the
gorgeous
only one that-
necklace Eddie picked out for me. Have you seen it? It explodes.
We had 66 Catwoman.
It's unlike
That's
you to
fine.
get
I just-
caught.
That's
Was it
my
an
favorite
ambush?
Catwoman outfit.
Blackmail?
I know.
A trap?
He invited me.
What?
He said he
She
had
looks
a
kind
job.
of angry, though.
A job?
Of the cat burgling variety. I'm pretty good at it, remember? Not all of us scamper around on rooftops at night because we want to help people, you big brooding Boy Scout. Now where's my key?
Do you do a lot of work for Riddler?
Only when you're not looking.
Selina.
Someone wants something stolen? I'm the one who steals it. You know how this works.
This is gonna be
Or
really
did you think you'd
bad.
reformed me?
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Where am I supposed to go, Riddler?
Gonna have some fun tonight, Kwing. Might go and get a sandwich.
I do hope you two are getting along. You two, because you'll need to work together.
Gamer
if you
likes
want to find
sandwiches.
the key hidden in here. Find the key.
Didn't you make me help you with this last
I
This looks creepy. Someone's been reading famous
don't remember how to do
serial
this.
killers.
I don't remember how to do this.
Well, there's nothing like a blind playthrough. Why not do it with all these people watching?
No.
Haven't you played? You played this a few times, but it's been a while.
I hated the Riddler stuff. Catwoman. I've never played New Game Plus Riddler stuff. Though.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I was thinking of a different one. You have to connect the two green thingies, right?
No, you have to stand on these.
Oh, that doesn't seem too hard.
Great. Extra trapped. As if the collar wasn't enough.
Wait a second, I have done some of the Riddler stuff. I don't understand.
Neither of you is getting out of there without the
I don't understand either.
Sweetheart, can you open up the Arkham book over there?
Yeah, and then your thing ran out of batteries.
Oh, you want to run upstairs and put that on the charge?
I guess so.
Thank you.
I've got 5 switches in the world's most boring light show over here. You?
Same.
13524.
Hello, Damien. 13524.
For what? Catwoman?
Oh my gosh.
And which way's 1 and which way's 5? Well, we'll try this one, I guess. 1.
Oh, look. It's more of Eddie's homemade friend.
You'll figure it out.
Your mockery is pointless, Cat. I don't have any friends at all.
Wait. Eddie, you shouldn't be proud of that.
He just said he doesn't have any friends. That's so sad.
Oh man, that book smells terrible.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
I don't even know what page I'm supposed to be on.
Wait, Catwoman's... I already messed up Catwoman's? Oh, man! Three,
4.
1.
You simply won't solve this one unless you
It's
can
31452
see things from
for
each other's
Batman.
point of view.
Not for New Game Plus.
And it's 3.
Where did you get this book from?
This is New Game Plus, guys. The puzzles are different.
Is this the first puzzle?
You'll never get out of here if you don't learn to communicate.
And this is why I do not like the Riddler.
Yeah. 31542. 3, 1, 5. Yeah, that's not New Game Plus. It's not.
Everyone's saying it's 31452 for Batman.
3, 1,
52.
4, 5, 2.
Well,
Okay.
there we go. It's
I
settled.
don't know what.
Tim Drake says press
It's
B.
okay.
Congratulations, Batman.
Press B.
Alright, well, I'll just
You're
leave it.
lagging behind.
Alright, I think the chat's actually helping. Not that you're not.
No, it's fine. I'm probably gonna go get a sandwich anyway, because I haven't really done anything except for try to get a stream going for like 2 hours.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Caleb says, K-Wife, you're awesome and cool.
Thank you.
She is. Okay, so now for Catwoman. Catwoman, guys?
Anybody know what Catwoman New
Thank
Game
you,
Plus
Caleb.
is?
You're awesome.
Catwoman is what?
Catwoman is 13524.
How do these people know all this stuff?
Because they've played this.
They remember the numbers they typed in?
They might have it. I
Yeah,
used
Dad,
to
they
write my
Googled it.
numbers in like a notebook.
13524.
13524.
Nope.
135. Okay. Somebody says K-Wife 13542. And then somebody else is typing 12345. Oh, no.
As
1,
soon as
3,
I hit
5,
5,
4, 2.
as soon as I hit 5, it's gonna.
Oh, it doesn't do it at 5.
No, that worked.
4, 2. Try 4, 2.
Everybody, for some reason, saying 2
It was
4.
2-4.
Okay.
So 3.
1, 3, 5.
1 3 5 2 4. And the winner of that actually said it in the chat was Nighthawk. Nighthawk.
Nightbot?
Yeah.
Oh, Nighthawk.
Nightbot has
Oh,
become
Nightbot,
sentient.
Nightbot, I went to every single person's chat, and I went to go quiet him down because apparently he was a little bit too destructive, but he does his stuff in quiet. Although if you do really make him upset, he will say that he's the Dark Knight and that he's there just to go ahead and stop crime.
Pound into submission. Here, why don't you take
Thank
out
you,
your primitive
Purple
frustrations on my automated
Ninja.
assistant?
So yeah, y'all want shout outs? The ones who give the right information get shout outs because we're gonna go ahead and be like, okay, this guy's name gave you this answer. That's how you get a shout out.
That works.
Nighthawk was the only one that I saw in the entire chat that actually gave the right code. Everybody else was doing the original code. He's the only one with the new game code.
Yeah, we're on New Game Plus puzzles, guys.
Another key.
Yeah, because the game.
He just said I've earned another key.
This is going to
So
take all
I'm
night,
further
isn't
along
it?
than we thought.
Good for you.
So will there be a little stream tomorrow, some Animal Crossing?
Well, K-Bro is gonna check your computer after the stream.
I really wanted to get my channel going.
I know, Amber. I know, honey.
I was trying hard.
All right, so who was the
That was
shout-out?
Nighthawk with the Catwoman one.
Like, somebody.
Oh, we
Well,
got
that was
such a
fun.
ways to
At least
go.
I got to hit something.
How are you holding up?
I'm fine. I don't need your concern. Just your help getting this thing off.
Okay, so
I wouldn't celebrate just yet, you two. Dark Knight, my next challenge can be found beneath Elliott Memorial Hospital. Conveniently located for when you pass out due to mental exhaustion.
yeah. Well, I guess I will see you later, Catwoman.
You still haven't apologized.
For what?
For Eddie treating me like a white hat. Like one of your sidekicks. You know, half the crooks in Gotham think I feed you info.
You do.
Well, yeah, when there's something in it for me. They think I'm doing it on principle.
Sorry for making criminals think less of you.
Hey, have I ever hurt anyone? I'm not one of the bad guys, Batman. I'm freelance.
You should pick a side, Selina.
Your side should pay better.
Good point. I agree with Selena. Oh, I gotta go ride in my
Riddle
Batmobile.
me this. When does the door lead nowhere at all? When you try to open it too soon.
All right, you need help, Eddie.
I'd agree with someone in the chat. I don't know who said it, but one said that the Riddler needed a bath.
Hey, Bats. When did Catwoman get so cute? Must have been when I started looking out of your eyes, hmm? You gonna ask her out or what?
Wow, I've never heard
You're
that.
not still torn up about Talia al Ghul, are you? Come on, it's been months. Even the worms that ate her corpse have probably forgotten about it by now. You're really gonna turn down this fine opportunity for romance just because I blew your last girlfriend's lungs out? Take a tip from your wingman, Brucey. The ladies hate it when you brood over the ex you failed to save.
I've never seen this. Are you done? Guess he's done. Okay. Okay, so we
Wow,
go
that was
to...
disturbing.
Yeah. Well, Joker's disturbing.
Riddler's next trial's in Bristol. He's losing Alfred, and that makes him dangerous.
Perhaps Perhaps the real challenge is tolerating his relentless self-aggrandizing commentary.
According to
Sorry,
#1
Car.
Bat fan, he says, "Don't worry, Kwing. He has more to say in the next time."
I don't think there's... Oh, Crushinator.
The preliminaries are done with, Dark Knight. I hope you understand that. Oh, had I so wished, you'd have failed before you had even begun to comprehend the very first hurdle. But no, no, no.
Actually, a few people do have the theory that Talia's still alive.
Brilliance, you understand? To fully appreciate my superiority. But now, well,
No,
I'm
Talia's
not
dead.
going easy on you anymore.
There was no more Lazarus pits. They used the last of it to... For whatever reason, Talia can't... Well, I mean... It didn't even look like Joker shot her with a magnum, though. And from that far away, it's not like that was like a incendiary round.
But please, do not
But
let its
listen-
unique peculiarities
She got
cloud
shot in the
your
back.
spirit.
But this is a story game, right? So I mean,
Well,
the creators could go ahead and put a Lazarus pit anytime they want. They could say there was one that was hidden that only the assassins knew
no,
about.
Dark Knight, you
That
are
Batman
not
couldn't
losing
find.
what little grip
And
you
boom,
had
there
on
you go. Bring it
reality.
back.
You've merely entered a brave
No, Dini
new
said she
world
was
by
dead. she's dead.
design.
Yeah.
I control these.
Ah! I didn't go fast enough. Dang it. I'm bad at this. I'm not gonna rage over this because it's just the driving. I mean, the fault is my own. It's not the controls, like the bomb
That
stuff.
ceiling
The
applies
bomb stuff was
300
so
dead
faulty
bats of pressure detected.
that, you know, it
The
just
measurement
didn't...
myself.
Whoops. How do I get... I need to change my view. There we go.
I'm gonna say like that was the only thing about Arkham Knight that I like. Honestly, I don't know. The controls for driving just did not feel right.
Hold no truth here.
But the thing is, the controls for, that one part,
Oh, you
the bomb stuff, they would stick. They did not work properly. Like, it wasn't a fluid motion like the other aspects of the game. That's why you can tell that it was just added content. Like, they did not, before they released that DLC, they did not beta test it. There's no way they tested that.
Thing is,
It was
the
so
thing
faulty.
is that you see, Arkham Knight missed on so many opportunities though, because the Batwing, the Batboat, they should have brought in not just the Batmobile as a vehicle for this. Hopefully, the next game that with vehicle mode and everything, and it would be more consistent with stuff like that.
Very good, Dark Knight. Careful now, Batman.
For-
Ah! Going too fast. I
For a
can't see
second
what
there,
I'm
it
doing.
sounded like you almost brought in your eternal rage of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Have you noticed Batman?
Stop this crazy thing.
The inevitability
Ah!
of the end.
Ah! Who's driving? Getting really dizzy here. Ugh. I need a bat bath bag. Ah!
It's Mario that's driving it because he went to Mario Kart.
Yeah, I could see Mario music to this. Ah! How long? How many laps? Oh, it's 3 laps.
Oh,
Get ready
well,
for the
wait.
final
Oh, that's what happened here.
Luigi number one.
Ba da 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 da. Da 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 da.
stain on
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 do 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 do.
Now all the Riddler has to do right now is just use a blue shell on you.
miscalculating corners, swerving first straight.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. No, it's Mario Kart.
Yeah, it's Mario.
Travis said, "Oh no!
Oh dear,
No, my mojo!
wasn't so thick.
Mojo!
Mojo
Mojo's
Jojo.
ruined! I am a monkey! Oh!
That car has
Powerpuff Girls!
even if you
I am Mojo Jojo. No, I'm not gonna make
You
it.
sound more like Samurai Jack there for a
Coming
second.
down upon you, Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Wish to avoid.
Yes.
See, this is, you see what's happening right now from what I'm seeing on my screen right now is I'm watching the Riddler throw blue shells at you.
Your next key awaits.
Oh, guys, it's time for Catwoman to blow up. I need your help. And I'm going to pace myself because those of you watching this archive, this is a live stream, meaning I have to wait about 10 to 15 seconds to do this correctly. Alright, so everybody take a screenshot of this map. Screenshot, mental image, go! Sugar, spice, and everything nice. These are the perfect ingredients to make the... I forgot it. Something little girl. The Powerpuff Girls were born!
Okay, Wing, you are finished. That's what they should do for the next Batman game.
I'm bad with directions. So this one is easy, they're saying. Not for me.
Oh, good.
Not for a
The
dyslexic.
fun part.
Let's do this. Someone's going to blow.
I don't understand the map, but okay.
Okay, we can look again. There's
I see the map, but I just don't understand what it means. Oh, that's what it means.
Do you think he's smart enough, Cat?
Yeah. Have fun with that one.
It's the one on the left in the middle. Which way is left?
I wish I could tell you the correct key, Catwoman. I do.
My wedding finger
But
or
you just have to
my
trust
watch
me.
hand?
He thinks bats can drive cars.
Okay, so the mic side? Right in front of you when you're
It looks like
Catwoman.
it looks like it'd be right
Here?
there, right there in front of you, like the very.
Okay, this one then.
Left is your mic side.
I think we just blew up Catwoman.
Poor Catwoman.
Weird.
Oh, it worked.
Oh. Oh,
Yay!
no, so now she's not going to a shelter.
Congratulations, Catwoman. You proved yourself able to follow simple directions.
What are you asking about, sweetheart? Well, I know I'm strange, but what did you want? You wanted to say I was strange.
Wait, you Hugo Strange?
That makes me sad. I need to get out of here, Enigma. Let me out! Of your funhouse.
He does.
I am not a little man. I'm 6'3". That makes me a
I must
big
say,
man.
Dark Knight, that your desperate fumblings have exceeded my admittedly rather meager expectations. I am impressed. This must be how naturalists
What are
felt
you
upon
writing?
observing
You
chimpanzees
like a
using
waitress?
tools for the first time. Did
You writing
know,
insults for
Detective,
me?
that the cleverest chimps can even obey simple instructions? It's true. Let's try it, shall we? Go to Gotham Casino.
Wait, no, I have
for
the
your
perfect
next
idea for a
test,
Batman
and
game.
I'll give you a banana.
That way's the left. You don't need to. I know you don't need to put the right. I know where the left is. Don't do it.
Did she just wait?
That's
did she just
mean.
do what I think she did? Did she just write left on a
She
piece of paper and right?
She wrote notes, and she.
So she wrote left on a piece of paper, put on your left side, put right on the right side.
Well, you know that dyslexics get their left and right confused, right? So she just wrote papers. That's so wrong. I feel like I am being. What's the word? Now I'm gonna pat it on the
now
head.
You're being bullied.
I am being bullied for my disability.
Luke, I want you to understand something I'm about to say here, okay? You're being bullied by a girl.
I am being bullied by a girl. Who do I complain to?
Because feminists always win. Don't you know that, Kaylee?
It's not fair.
Oh,
You just got burned.
I got burned big time.
Just wait. Best Batman game. I'm going to go talk to Warner Brothers tomorrow about this. I want them to create a Batman game based on Bad Blood.
What about
They should
Batman
make
Bad
a video
Blood?
game about it. A
Need to
video
make
game
a
about
what?
it.
Why?
Because it would be epic. Come on, Batman's due for one bad Batman game.
If I had the option of making a Batman video game, it would be about Battle for the Cowl. I would start it with letting the players play a prologue. How Batman was killed by Darkseid, or, you know, some other villain, and just goes missing. And then by the end of the game, he comes back, but he retires. Or something, because he's old.
Wait, they'll do that for they'll do that for Injustice. Watch.
No, because Damian is an evil psycho in... There's nobody to take Batman's place in the Injustice universe. There's nobody. Like, all his sidekicks are dead.
Terry
Catwoman is dead. Robin is evil. Nightwing is dead. Tim Drake is trapped in the Phantom Zone. And they still haven't... I don't think they've killed Batwoman in the comics yet, but she dies before the game starts. Like, she's killed by the regime. The regime, the only members of the Resistance that are left, like when the video game starts, is Slade or Deathstroke, who's kind of like a side member. Lex Luthor, who is kind of like hidden in the ranks, like double agent. Batman, and Batgirl. She's the only one.
You're forgetting one. You forget one person who could take it. Terry McGinnis.
Terry McGinnis doesn't exist.
Well, excuse me for ruining my dreams.
So wait. If this is laggy now, what's it going to look like when it's archived?
Possibly.
Bad. What does it look like right now?
People claim they got lag. For me, I mean, looks all right. I'm not sure.
Well, I mean, if it's on your side, and I still have a green... Yeah, mine's still green.
Let's just put it like this. John Cena came in and he wrecked your internet connection, so this is what happens.
I saw a couple of guys get gassed.
John Cena came into your house, he wrecked your internet connection, and this is what happens. John
Who
Cena.
came into my house? Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, he came in, he wrecked your internet, and he was like, "My name is John Cena!" He bashed your internet, and he walked out, now you got, now for people, they're lagging. So blame John Cena.
I actually know who I want to blame. I was on the phone with him all day.
Press B to stop lagging.
Ow! They're like, I'm here to collect your cable bill.
Okay, wait, what about Batmite, who takes the cow?
Ay vey.
Hey, Batmite would be pretty good.
There's another game that I would, like, before they did a Battle for the Cowl game, I think a cool video game to do would be No Man's Land. I really think that No Man's Land, because you could lead that into 3 different arcs. You could start with Cataclysm, like the beginning of the game. You know, you're just doing your regular stuff in Gotham. You've dropped off either the Joker or, you know, some other villain, maybe Two-Face. And then all of a sudden, like, after you take them into Arkham, you're on your way back to the Batcave, and there's a huge seismic quake that hits and destroys Gotham, cuts it off from the rest of the world, and everybody has to work together. You know, then you could combine it with, like, kind of like what we had with Arkham City, where the thugs are on the street, but you could do missions where you're rescuing civilians, you're working with other members of the Bat family.
Well, this leads me to a
you could have the
question
Justice League come in and cameo. And then you, after the No Man's Land game, you could follow up with War Games or Battle for the Cowl or something else. Because, I mean, that would really tire
Right.
Batman out. to the point where you could take him out in the next game. If you wanted to do that. And you could also, because Kevin Conroy has voiced other interpretations of Batman, you could get him to be the No Man's Land Batman too.
But I got a question here.
Because he's the only Batman actor that I can think of that has done multiple Elseworlds, like, or, you know, alternate reality Batman. Like, you know. So, he's not just known for one universe. In fact, in most universes, Batman sounds like Kevin Conroy. So.
You know, what interests me, though, is that, you know, one question I have is that is one thing that's not, I know it's not really based on Batman, but yet the leader is Robin. But why have they never done a Teen Titans game?
Why have they never done a Teen Titans game?
I mean, it was a very popular show. I mean,
they've done a Teen Titans video game.
Because I mean,
it was a beat 'em up.
Well, I would like to see them do like a story of like, because like Teen Titans, like you'd have Dick Grayson turn into Nightwing from that. Because if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. It's been a long time since I've seen Teen Titans. So
they have a Young Justice game too.
Okay, because Robin from Teen Titans, that Robin is Dick Grayson. That is Nightwing.
Removed from the rest of the human race. I couldn't honestly say you offer me a battle of wits, Dark Knight, but your feeble resistance makes a pleasant change from the instant capitulation of everyone else.
So how's the stream look now? Is it skipping for you at all, Travis?
Now it's starting to a little bit.
I just don't like it when it does that a little bit, because then it, like, when you publish it, it gets all laggy. Oh no, not this! Oh no! Oh no! I'm really bad at this one.
If you guys want to correct the lag issue, I figured out why I wasn't lagging before. Is because I was actually, I basically clicked away from it to go to the use of the DVR section of it. So like, I was like 30 seconds behind, so that footage is not laggy at all. But if you hit live and you watch it live, it's laggy.
I'm really bad at this one. So basically what you have to do is...
Remote control Batmobile?
No. You have to glide.
Oh, you gotta like run so far with the Batmobile to jump up and glide?
Something like that.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm not good at this part. This might take a couple tries, and by a couple I mean like 90.
Oh, you gotta hit that opening, that small opening, don't you?
You have to knock off the wall.
Line launcher, people are saying.
Line launcher? I've never done the line launcher. I've just used the,
Did you do the line launcher?
No, I never did. I always did it this way.
I'm wondering if the line launcher would make it easier.
I've never done the line launcher. No, I don't see how you could do it. No, you can't.
Hold L3 on the stick?
I mean, I suppose you could do it this way, but not really. That makes it more complex. What do you mean L3 on the stick?
I have no idea. Someone said L3 on a stick. Just do it the normal way that you know how to do it.
I really don't remember how to do it. Ah!
Maybe you could just shoot the glass with the cannon?
No.
You know, for a Batmobile, right? For a Batmobile, that could that could like lift up like roofs and stuff like this. I don't see why you just can't use like a grappling hook on a wall and just tear down a wall and just drive in there. Like, you know, when it came down to the Riddler puzzles for this stuff, for all the Batman games, from Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight here, I was kind of hoping that they would do kind of like with the animated version, like with the, like when Batman just basically cheated. He just busted all the walls. He didn't listen to Enigma's. That's probably the line.
Yeah.
You almost had it there.
I did it!
Literally as capable as
You
the
did it!
slapping mammal you pointlessly pretend to be. The next key awaits you.
Congratulations.
I don't like you, Eddie. Alright, guys and gals, it's key time.
Enigma needs to take a bath, man. He looks dirty.
It's the Keaton cut. Alright, guys, get a good look at the map. Take a look at the map. It's time to blow up Catwoman.
Oh, this one will be easy.
No, I'm gonna mess up again.
All you gotta do is find the green one.
More cabinets.
They're all green.
Great. I love this part.
Well, you got 3 of them going to be on one side. You're gonna have 3 that's gonna be on one side, and then you're gonna have that's gonna be 4. So the one you're looking for basically is yeah.
I'm at the one with 4. So it's either the one in front of me, or
Ready to die,
it's either that one or the one next to it.
I would go the one straight in front of you.
They're saying it's the third one.
Listen to the chat. Don't listen to
That
me.
would be
Listen to
this
the chat.
Okay. Time to possibly maybe die.
Time to possibly die. At least it will be quick.
And then you gotta redo it all over from scratch.
Well,
Ah!
reopen the orphanage anytime soon.
No!
Well, looks like
Whoops.
the poor kitty went to the shelter.
No, next to it.
Good work, detective. You are literally as capable as
You know what
the
would be horrible?
slapping mammal you pointlessly
Is
pretend
if the
to
puzzle
be.
would completely change after this.
Key awaits you.
K-Wing, line second top. Why? You know, this is a great thing about trial and error. I mean, not for Catwoman, but
More cabinets. Great. I love this part.
this is why it's called trial and error. Let's do this
This is
one.
why it's called live streaming.
Time to possibly maybe die.
Da, 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 da,
So
da,
we
da,
know it's 1 to
da,
4. So all you gotta do is
da,
just go to
da,
the one
da.
next to it. There you go. That should be it. One right there. Boom, right there. Good.
Oh, she doesn't get to make the
Well, this
face.
is not how I wanted to spend my night.
I love that face she makes. She's like, get it off me, get it up, boom.
Trust you're not giving her false hope, detective.
I like giving false hope. That's why I became a
How many
politician.
keys do you need to do?
I'm busting out of this.
No, kitty cat. Walk through there and there'll be a whole new set of paintings all over.
Wait a
the
second here. I'm
orphanage
confused.
walls.
How many keys you
What?
gotta do?
A lot.
I'm sorry. That's not worth Batman's time.
Well, it is for his on again, off again, kind of. Think of it like your ex. High CPU
Well,
usage
Dark Knight
detected.
Detective, you have passed
Why?
another
It's an split.
I cannot
I'm not
help
doing
but
anything
admire
but
the spirit
streaming.
with which you have thrown yourself into a task
There's literally
so
nothing running.
woefully
I get that once in a while too.
under-equipped. I almost feel
There's a
guilty
total of
contemplating
9
I get that.
keys?
but not so guilty that I'm going
There's
to
9
call it off.
keys.
Head back to the orphanage, detective. Another of my riddle rooms is waiting.
You know, for the
How do I turn off that one program? XSplit is taking 56% of
Yes.
the CPU.
Because it's a bandwidth hog. I mean, it's a CPU hog. It loves CPU.
But I thought Open Broadcaster does the same thing.
No, the thing about Open Broadcaster is that it makes the video quality look like crap. Because it puts a filter on top of the video. Now, grant you, OBS Studio has fixed that problem. But the original OBS, the one we used before, like 3DS games, that's perfectly fine to use that for that. But when it comes to like PS4 games and everything, it makes...
Well, I don't have a very good CPU, so maybe I'll have to switch to Open Broadcaster
Yeah, that's
Studio.
why I'm going to have to set you up on that, because that is going to be better.
Okay.
So...
Wait, did this statue smiling at me? Statue was smiling at me. It's not anymore, but he was.
Yeah, but for the price of 9 keys just to save Batwoman, that's like...
It's not Batwoman.
Catwoman.
It's Catwoman.
For Catwoman, I'm just going to say here, that's like, you know, I can go to Taco Bell and go buy 9 tacos for the price of that.
Oh yeah, it is smiling. Now that's that. Wait. Okay, that's creepy. Now it's normal. Now it's not. Ah! I'm losing my mind. My mind is lost.
Batman's going crazy. He needs to go to Arkham Asylum right now.
You can't have both of them be the Aha! See, if I look at just both of them, then I don't see it. They can't change. I have to go off one. And when I go off one, it changes. But if I look at both of them... Ah! I don't know what to believe anymore!
It is time to submit yourself to Arkham Asylum.
Arkham Asylum got blown up by Arkham Knight. No, wait. It got blown up by the Joker.
Well, at this...
Joker blew up Arkham
Well,
Asylum. Arkham Knight tried to save Batman from, if you're going by the comic books, it was blown up at the beginning of this. Although Arkham Knight's comic books has more chronological holds than
Then just go to Wayne Manor and
the
say it's
Arkham
Arkham
Origins
Asylum.
game.
Just go to Wayne
What?
Manor, call it Wayne's Asylum. There you go. Bruce Wayne's Asylum. Boom, there you go.
That actually
So you
happened.
see, he's crazy. He can stay there. He can turn to old Batman.
No, in the comic books, like when Arkham Asylum was destroyed, they took over Wayne Manor and used it as Arkham.
That must have been...
I'm serious. And Batman actually lived underneath, you know,
right,
the Arkham
and
Asylum
that's why I
Wayne
said
Manor thing.
that is one of the worst ideas that ever came into play then. Because all it would have taken just for 1 second is like Harley Quinn or an inmate or somebody just to look at a clock and be like, oh, that's a pretty little clock, touch it, and all of a sudden see the Batcave and realize that Bruce Wayne was actually Batman the entire time.
Yeah, pretty much. But that was a new 52 thing.
Oh, well, New 52, I don't count that.
Yeah, I
How
know.
are you doing?
Can't fault the entertainment. Eddie just lectured me on the 13 innovations that let him pack this collar with his custom-designed plastic explosive.
You must be honored.
At being what? Your motivation? Come on, the next puzzle room's waiting.
Next puzzle room. Let's go, gang.
Greetings to my costume contestants. Your next challenge is simple. Guide an electric charge to its destination. I hope the varying amounts of pressure don't
That
get
was
to
creepy.
you.
Wait a second. I think I hate this one.
Another one? What's Eddie's problem?
Fanatic narcissism, egocentrism, and megalomania.
Oh, no, not this one.
Thanks.
You signed on for this.
Come on, Catwoman. I need you for this. Oh, boy. Oh, how did I do this? So long ago. That one makes the current go. And I have to stand on... It's this one first, right? And...
The counterweights move further when I step on the pads.
You are getting older. Maybe it's time to add a few extra notches to the utility belt.
Oh! Oh. Fine, Catwoman, you... No, Batman, you're heavy. You go here.
Move,
Catwoman,
would you?
you go here. Ha! Nope, you don't weigh enough. Stupid. Ugh!
Hey, don't shove.
I'm gonna shove. Get out of my way. Cat lady. There. Stay there. You. Hit that.
And this is why they should have co-op.
Shit. Okay. And run. No! No! Catwoman!
So,
Then it... Wait, no. Okay. Alright. Okay. Then it's this one. And Catwoman runs. Run.
so everybody who's watching this, just be alertful that this is when you notice that Keaton's about ready to go to the asylum.
I did it. Ha!
So far, so good. He hasn't become a Mad Hatter yet.
This is live, guys and gals. Live.
Dressed duo. Your key awaits. Oh, but what's this? An electrified floor?
What kind of riddles is this?
Needs more Gratch.
You do.
You know, this controller acted
owe me
a
that.
little sluggish after being thrown up against the wall. I'm kind of depressed with Sony. The camera isn't as smooth anymore.
Wait,
See how it's...
You want to talk about PS4 controllers? I've had to replace 5 of them by now. From not even thrown by normal gameplay usage. Like I tried playing the like a couple months back when it first came out, Overwatch. My right analog stick would not move the camera except like a ½ inch, and I had to go buy a new one. I was like, I didn't even throw this controller or anything. I didn't drop it or anything. The PS3 controller, now that was durable. I could throw that against a wall and that thing would survive. PS4's controllers are so
that was
delicate.
easy. Oh, it's a trick, isn't it?
The controllers aren't meant to be thrown. Well, Nintendo controllers used to,
Well,
like,
well, you can't
you know,
blame K-Wing for that either, though. You can't blame him for throwing it because it does look like a batarang.
Well, I have a batarang in
No,
my
but take a look at
office.
the PS4 controller. It looks like a batarang. It looks like you could throw it like a batarang.
Aha!
Oh,
And that's how you
oh,
do that.
K-Wing's older than me.
There's more where that came from, Batman.
K-Wing's older than
Yeah.
who? You?
Production line.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he's
am.
60.
What? You punk!
I knew that was a good reaction.
I'm not that old. 33.
Okay, he's 95.
Wait, am I? No, I'm not. I am. I don't look it, though.
Then he finds he
Okay.
finds out his mentor, Michael Keaton, was birthed in Pennsylvania.
I know, that's kind of cool. I live in the state of,
And
Keaton.
just 3 hours away from him.
Because it takes you one step closer to the riddle that
I'm gonna go stalk his parents' house. I know Michael. Can I come in? Well, his last name really isn't Keaton, though. I'm trying to remember what his last name is. I was a super Keaton fan. I used to know this. I think it's Douglas. High CPU performance.
Get the key.
Eddie really
Why did
hates
Amber say
you,
this one
doesn't
should
he?
be in the book?
Not
He's an
sure.
ego-driven narcissist.
It's not like you agreed with me when I said you were 95.
Gee, if only you'd met under different circumstances.
His obsession's getting worse. He's going after my allies.
Michael Douglas.
Ally.
Yes. Keaton
After
fan.
this, I think we should dial it back to known associate for a while.
Douglas family, I'm coming to see you. Non-creepy. I just want your son's whereabouts so I can get an autograph. And that's it.
This was nothing, Dark Knight. Nothing. A new trial awaits you, Detective, by Divinity Church, and I'm waiting too.
And I'm doing backflips with Catwoman because I can. Whee! Cartwheels. The camera won't let me do continual backflips.
Writer reviews asked me to tell Kwing. Kwing, you should do more Kamen Rider videos.
Rider punch. Okay, I'll look into it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, we should have talked to Selena. Let's go talk to Selena.
That
Back
was
flip.
funny.
Oh, that was a front flip. Hi, Selena.
So Joker dies, takes half the crime in Gotham with him, and I don't hear from you for months. What's that about?
I've been busy.
Look, I know you two were close, but you've got to get back out there. Meet new maniacs. You can't mourn him forever.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap.
Trap Tack. He's already done a Jim Gordon video for Arkham Wednesdays. Yeah.
I have? Oh, so then Flashpoint. Up, Joker.
Because someone asked if you could do a Jim Gordon Arkham Wednesday, but you already did.
Joker!
Never guess who I saw. That's right. Your dead girlfriend, Talia al Ghul. Don't worry. I asked, and she's totally cool with Cat Lady having a.
That's what I think you were talking about. The actor, actually.
She also says, "Ow, ow! Is this a bullet in my sternum or a broken heart?"
That's dark. No, I was trying to tell you to clam up, K-Bro, because Joker was talking. Oh, he disappeared again! Oh, I hate this! Oops. Alright, so, you can talk again.
Yeah, just tell me when to clam up. That's all I need to know, because I got a delay, which I don't know when to clam up.
Divinity Church. Riddler won't give up, Alfred.
But no, the Jim Gordon video you did was when you were talking about the movie actor. I forgot what his name is, but the one who was portraying Jim Gordon.
Oh, that's right, yeah. So, but no, this Wednesday is Flashpoint. Because I never did a Flashpoint skin. And I'm like, really? I thought I did. Because that our YouTube erased it. But I can go over Flashpoint really quick. Like, you know, Wednesday. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Is there any other Batman skins I haven't done lore for? For Arkham Knight?
The unexamined life
Batman
is
Beyond?
not worth living, Detective. And I've been wondering why I let you aggravate me so. You're a cheat and a
Batman
liar.
101. Are you really capable?
Strong man playing
I should play Jim Gordon? No, I'm not old enough to be Jim Gordon. I'm just gonna shut off the stream now and go cry.
I cannot abide a fraud, Detective, a dilettante masquerading
Well,
amongst his intellectual betters, stealing every last
if we got some
drop of
bleach,
appreciation, dignity,
make sure that your hair was really, really white, and just go ahead and leave you with a mustache, you would look the role of Jim Gordon. But we had to make sure your hair was actually Snow White.
But I don't have the Jim Gordon voice.
Welcome, Detective,
Oh,
to
but
the
you got
grade
the Batman
I'm going
voice,
to
so that's
figuratively
at least a
and
plus in your book.
possibly literally flush you down.
Oh, I hate this one.
The goal of this aquatic examination could not be simpler.
Batman 101 asked if I am really K-Wing's brother.
Like so. Before that, however, it's time for
I'm not gonna answer that.
Riddle
Why is my name banned in the chat?
What do bats do when they're at home?
You banned Luke
Oh!
in the chat? You can't
Oh
say
yes,
Luke?
I gotta go change that right now. That's
Why is my name
no, it
banned?
wasn't for you. It was not for you. It was
But what relevance does it have to
okay.
for
okay.
Luke?
That was during the time that everybody was spoiling Star Wars: The Force Awakens movie. So So I went
Right.
ahead, I put every single name of every character from Star Wars in there, so that way when people are going to say that this guy died or this happened or that happened, that no Star Wars terms was going to come up, and well, your name happened to be on the hit list.
Done, detective. I think you're getting the hang of it.
So you were collateral damage there. I'm sorry. You were expendable there for a minute.
Reserved.
I'll go fix that right now, boys and girls.
Yes, my name is Luke.
Okay, we have
That's one Batman.
Han.
The water might be lower, but
We
you're
have
still
Solo.
out of depth.
We
The
have
water
Yoda.
might be lower, but you're still out of your depth. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. Just go back to the Batmobile?
Actually, no. That your name is not on the list. But I gotta get rid of Yoda, so so now you guys can actually go ahead and say Han Solo, Yoda,
Do that
Chewbacca.
while I'm standing here.
Basically every single Star Wars character name you'll be able to say here in a second.
What am I doing wrong? I did something wrong. Wait.
Don't leave me hanging, detective. The answer is right above your nose.
No, it's not. I don't remember. Wait. Wait. Can I cheat?
If you can cheat, do it. There we go.
Ah, no, I can't.
There we go. Now everybody can start going ahead and talking Star Wars again. I think it's long enough that if you don't know what happened in The Force Awakens, then that's your fault.
Tough rocks. My name is not going to be banned in the chat. I don't understand how to do this anymore.
You go ahead. You give these people an inch and take a mile. I'm just watching this chat.
Yep, that's...
Okay, bro, why you hate on K-Wing? I don't hate K-Wing. I just said that, back in the day, there was people in this chat that kept spoiling the movie Star Wars Force Awakens, and I got upset because I haven't seen the movie. At that time period, I did not see the movie, so I decided to ban every single terminology, every single word of Star Wars.
Oh, you were the one that ruined it for everybody. I did not know that. I thought people were like, just spoiling everything.
Everybody in the chat was spoiling everything, and then when they ruined it for me, and I didn't get to, and I found out the entire thing of what happened in the movie, I went into the little blacklist over here, and I blacklist every single Star Wars phrase, every single name, every single city. I would go copy and paste it all from Wikipedia, just to make sure that it was all good.
That's funny.
And I never took it off. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you did never take it off.
Where's K-Wife? K-Wife is at the sandwich shop. She's using their Wi-Fi, which is leaving me with an idea that we should get probably a 2,000 foot Ethernet cord and just go plug it into their shop, so that way you have free internet.
I think they would notice her plugging that in. Through the wall!
Say that we're part of the government.
Oh, wait, we're having problems here. Ah, never mind. Winning. Alright, I really don't appreciate that, Nigma. Okay, what now? What now? What now? What now? What now? What now? I think I go up? No.
Don't think I haven't been tempted by a cheap trick.
I'll get you a link to the Jim Gordon video here in a second.
But no, I will beat you fairly. I will let you test yourself against me and laugh as you fall short.
Uh-huh. Whatever you say, Nigma. Ow! I don't appreciate the spinning blades. You know what? You have way too much free time, pal.
It wasn't
Way too
really an
much.
Arkham Wednesday video.
I did this wrong. I did this wrong. Next Arkham Wednesday video is this Wednesday. It is Flashpoint. So probably no video tomorrow. Will be this stream whenever, because it's going to take hours to render or whatever to process. It'll process some of it as soon as we're done, but the entire length of the stream won't be available until... Oh, I remember what I wanted to talk to you about. Did the color get corrected for the Spider-Man video?
Oh, what I ended up doing is I would go ahead and get rid of it, and I even re-uploaded the other version on it, like the backup one. I used the backup version of it.
Oh,
that's why
so
I told you last night
to
to put a thumbnail on it.
Oh, I understand now.
Because I wasn't going to
Okay.
chance it.
Oh no, that's fine. I mean, for some reason YouTube removed the color of one of our videos that K-Bro uploaded
It's
yesterday.
my fault because what ended up
Spider-Man
happening is
episode
when
11.
I edited it, I actually left 3 minutes of a black screen for some reason at the end of the video. So I was like, I'll use YouTube Editor to cut that part out, and it's going to process. It'll be perfectly fine. And somehow, when it did that, it killed the color on the video. So I went ahead and I would let it go for another 30 minutes to re-render the video just to cut out 2 minutes of black screen and posted it up there, and so that way it'll be perfect.
Man, I forgot how to do this. No, wait. No. He's trying to trick me. I know what I did wrong. That can't be on the
I can't
reserve
believe
thing.
Cabo was quiet until 2016. No,
K-Bro
quiet.
was fired?
Like no one knew about me until now recently. I was like, well,
Because we asked him to be more active.
pretty much.
I think.
Yeah.
Did we?
Pretty much. I mean, the thing is that when you started live streaming, it got to the point to where I needed to be more active. That's the reason why I created the name K-Bro. It wasn't even a name that I even thought of. Like, basically, what I was in the past was just a video editor, an analytics, and all this other stuff. Like, I wanted just to be behind a screen and behind the scenes and just doing my thing. And then all of a sudden, I had to come out because of all the live stream, becoming a mod and doing all the other stuff. And then when certain life developments happened, that's the reason why you saw me live stream a few times on the Let's Play channel back then, especially last month, was because we needed activity going. So that happened. And then, like, the Christmas special, because there was no way Luke was going to stay up for 15 hours to live stream past videos.
Oh yeah, because
That's
we were
right.
in Chicago.
And we were doing that Wonderful 101 special. So, basically, events just happened to get me more involved into this, and then, yeah, I'm here. And then like, the Nightwing 01 channel, we wanted to put up more content. That's why it's created into a hub channel. That's the reason why you see me live stream on here, even though you guys don't like me sometimes. Because I don't do it the way K-Wing would. Like, I don't go do all these Riddler trophies. Like, right now, like what Luke's doing right now with this, I would have...
I'm actually doing pretty good for
Oh
not
yeah, but what
remembering
I'd
this
tell you
stuff.
right now, what you're doing right here, about 5 minutes ago, about maybe like 30 minutes ago, I would have said, nope, bye, I'm done, I'm going to go complete the game. Catwoman can go bye.
I'm amazed that I can remember some of this. I mean, it's taking me a while, but it just shows how much I played this stupid game.
Get the other
wait.
robot.
There's machine guns there.
You know, the
Boom.
line between perfectly designed riddle and unfair death trap really comes down to user error.
Yeah, I broke your toy, Eddie. Deal with it. Now I need to find a way out of this crazy death trap. Oh, no, I don't. It's over. Hi, sweetheart. Yay, salad! I love salad. It's so me. Robin wears green. Wait.
Robin laid an egg. And Batman
did.
smells.
He laid an egg on Chris O'Donnell's career. What did I do wrong?
Press the switch in the middle of the thing.
I got the wrong sandwich.
What sandwich did you get? Wrong sandwich for you? Yay, I have the right sandwich.
I got the one with
Alright, everybody, take a mental snapshot of this.
me getting the wrong sandwich.
No.
Right middle, K-Wing. Right.
Where are they
middle.
saying? Right middle? Well, let's go blow up Catwoman a couple times.
Play a different game.
I mean,
Oh, darn.
honestly, if you just go ahead and start doing every single one of process of elimination, sooner or later you're gonna find the right key.
I'm afraid you're going to need
Yeah, okay, so let's go with this one over
This
here.
is when you start playing the Jeopardy theme song in the background.
Here's hoping Eddie hasn't
Do
started.
do 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 do. Boom! Ah! Talk about a splitting headache.
Trap.
Madness.
Trap. I
Oops.
posted a link. I'll post it a couple of times, but that is the link to the Jim Gordon video that Nightwing's done about the Justice League 2017 info and thoughts video, where you can see some epic Jim Gordon gameplay.
Oh my gosh.
And K-Wing has lost it.
No, it's not dark anymore. That room has a splash of color.
It's rosy red.
Oh, I can't stand it.
It's rosy red.
That's good. That's really good.
The Brick asked K-Wing, can you do the dark side, like the evil side of the Web of Shadows on the Nightwing 01 channel? That might be a consideration.
Wait. One could say that she was really seeing red.
Oh, this is too tense to watch. Thank goodness I'm recording it for posterity. Thank goodness.
Oh, that's good. I have to remember that one. All right, so we know that if we go all the way up there, she goes boom. So
For some, what you just said
which
there
one?
reminded me something back when I was a child of what one girl ended up telling me for a Valentine's. This was when I was back at school.
I used to dream
in
about
front of you.
I admit.
In front of me? Okay, this
Roses
one.
are red,
Here's hoping
violets
Eddie
are
hasn't
blue.
started
Will you
cheating.
be my Valentine today? Blood is red, bruises are blue. Don't. No.
Survey says. Oh, right.
Oh, come on,
key.
we wanted to blow up like 5
Makes
times
you
at
black
least before we got the
cats
right
are
key.
bad luck.
I know, right?
Another key. Well done. Of course, you'll lose all 9 lives.
This would have been the best moment for Big Head mode.
Another door unlocked. What a surprise.
Okay, bro, how does Batman use the bathroom?
No, kitty cat. Walk through
I
there.
never thought
and
about
there'll
that.
be a whole new set of paintings all over the orphanage walls.
People in the chat think you've gone insane.
Gone sane. I've gone
Oh, he's been
Crazy.
insane.
crazy in a sane world.
Bruce Wayne says bad caving.
I'm going sane in a crazy world. I'm fine.
K-Wing, please do more Kamen Rider videos. You said on other streams that you would try to play more Kamen Rider.
You're right. You're right.
Are you gonna do more from
Look, you know what you should do?
Rider reviews?
As long as I don't have to do what is it, lore?
Girl Rider reviews.
If I could just like punch random guys in spandex and not have to worry about talking
I
about
got an idea for you,
who
Luke.
they
How
are
about,
and what
how
their
about
relevance
after
is.
the Batman thing's done, you set up for a live stream so that way you do a lot of free roaming. Kamen Rider, you
roaming
just
of
go play
what?
the game. You just go have fun.
But there's no
Well,
free
you do the
roaming.
missions, you know what I mean?
Without doing.
You can always go back and redo the same old missions again.
No, well, yeah.
You
I
could do
mean,
different
I don't know. I really don't want to use up that much because we're on the residential internet right now.
Mallet, somebody wants
I
to
want
know.
to say now,
okay, Darth
like after
Mallet
you're
wants
done with
to
the
know
entire
how K
series of Batman Arkham Knight.
Oh, I see what you mean. So go through and do streams of Kamen Rider.
Darth Malik wants to know what how
I've
K-Bro's
always
doing.
been the
K-Bro, how are you doing?
detective, forced to
Smeagol
endure
want
the
food,
suspicions and mockery
but
of
Smeagol
those
ain't getting
whose
no food
eager
because
mental
Smeagol's here.
prohibited them from appreciating that
I have
fact.
some food
And then
to
you appear in Gotham, dressed boasting
you
up your
share some of your food
cognitive
with Gabriel?
capabilities marginally superior as
Can
they
I have
are
a
to
shout
that of
out?
the
I had
average
a
hoodlum.
horrible
In
day.
the guise of a crusading hero.
Daniel
How the people swoon.
Romero.
To the orphanage, hero.
Now you just had a worse day because I said your name wrong.
Catwoman for another trial.
Daniel, I hope you have a better day.
K-Wing, get the book. I think he's got the book.
Daniel Romero, have an awesome day. Virtual hugs.
Probably the strategy guide.
What does it mean, get the book?
Over
Oh, that book.
you know the code.
Why is Gabriel Smeagol? Because Gabriel right now, since he can't go back to his basement, he's stuck inside the chimney right now. He's stuck inside the fireplace.
Yeah, I still think that's not as. I think you actually must have say you were doing something.
Huh?
Nothing.
I'm trying to see. I mean, we have. Where is it right now? We're almost at the 2 hour mark. Okay, we're past the 2 hour mark. So, I'm gonna end up breaking up the Riddler stuff. So right now we're gonna do one more Riddler key, and then Friday we'll finish the Riddler stuff. I even have
Finish
a.
all of it?
I have a Riddler thumbnail already made. That's Jim Carrey. Because
wow.
I view that the Burton verse is Jim Carrey is the Riddler, Two-Face is actually Billy D. Williams, but like Catwoman is what's her face? Don't tell me. Michelle Pfeiffer and Danny DeVito is the Penguin and stuff like that. But I already took down the Penguin, so there's no point doing a thumbnail of him. And Jack Nicholson's the Joker. So.
I said I'd get you out of here.
I know. It's just... nothing. Let's get to the next room, okay?
You
Before
know-
my head explodes.
Jim Carrey as the Riddler. That's a.
So Joker dies, takes
Jim
half
Carrey
the
trying
Gotham
to be-
Gotham with him.
They
and
should
I
have.
won't hear
You
from
know.
you for months.
You know what a Batman
What's
film
that
needs?
about?
I tell you who should
I've
be
been
who
busy.
should be Batman. Not Ben Affleck. I know who should have been Batman
I know
now.
you two were close, but you
Nicolas
can't just
Cage.
walk out there. Meet new maniacs.
Nicolas Cage should
But
have
they
been
were
Batman.
trying to put him as a role for Superman.
Oh no! 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 I mean, I hate this. This is the one with the stupid rotating. Oh! Oh, I'm gonna stop the stream now. Oh, this is gonna take an hour. Oh my
We can
god.
talk about we can talk about Nicolas Cage's Batman.
Robin? Or maybe that prodigal son of yours over in...
How many people are in the chat?
288.
The reason why Nicolas Cage can't.
It was
be
at
Batman is
301 a little while
because
ago. It's
Batman
fluctuating
just
between
stares
300 and
into the
280.
abyss, He doesn't jump into it.
300
280.
what?
Now it's 290. Keep going. You're at 290. Keep going. 292 now. Keep going.
Okay, whatever.
Batman has to be somewhat sane. That's why Nicolas Cage can't be.
Not the bees. Not
Poor Nicolas Cage.
Are you? Where is
He
Rachel?
was cool in that Sorcerer's Apprentice movie.
What am I supposed to do?
I am having a really bad day. Where is Rachel?
The gap in the wall? I could reach it with a pounce.
Luke, can you please say Rachel in your Batman voice?
Rachel.
Excuse me. I am the Batman.
Meow.
And I would like to officially be
I
known.
have a question.
What? Oh my gosh, I actually had this written how to do this. I drew how to finish this puzzle. But I didn't do it for New Game Plus.
If Batman could only save Rachel or Martha, which one would you save?
I don't know, I'm thinking I'm gonna end this. I can't do this. I'm not gonna be able to do this. Dang it!
You got this.
Yeah, she has to stand there, and you have to get your ugly pointy ears over there.
Riddle me this. Can a maze still amaze?
Don't
if it
worry.
doesn't have walls?
As the Batman, you got this.
Wait, you can help me by doing directions? No.
There's some people that wanted to go on your stream, but help you, but
Okay,
it'd be
one.
complicated.
This is Catwoman's part. So Catwoman goes way over here.
Do you want me to
Stuck
look
you
at
two?
the poster?
When the answer strikes you, it'll be like a cartoon light bulb flashing.
Batman goes jeez. 1, 2. Too far, too far, too far, too far.
For you, I mean, Detective. I was expecting
This is
it.
the fun part.
Yeah, this is the fun part. Up, up, over, over. Batman goes. Wait, which way? Dang it! Go over. 1, 2. I lived! Okay, Catwoman has to go. Up 2. 1, 2. They share health, by the way. Then she has to go across 2.
Oh, okay.
You know,
One.
I had to disable a security system like this when I robbed Queen Industries.
This makes no
Never
sense.
mind.
He has to go over one.
No, Batman does not go over 1. There's nowhere for Batman to go over.
It goes forward.
It goes forward 2, 1 across. 1, 2,
One across.
1 across.
Halfway there. Now for
No!
twist.
Now for a twist.
I hate this.
You have to read it upside down now?
No, I have to wait until it's...
Oh, it's
And pause! No! It blurs it!
Hold on.
You just go back
Just
one,
hold on for a
over
second.
2, and up 2.
3, 2.
Unless that's upside
No,
down.
that's Catwoman.
Oh, okay, so wherever she is, back 1,
No, it's not back, it's over.
over 2.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
See? You're
Catwoman.
supposed to go back.
Good. That pain is
Over
what
2.
stupidity feels like.
And up, I think 2. I don't know. Either one.
Oh,
or two.
Eddie, you're going to feel very, very
I got the
stupid
wrong
when I
sandwich.
catch up with
I'm sorry you
you.
got the wrong
I
sandwich.
like turkey. I'm just very sad.
Oh, I'm dizzy. Yes, I am dyslexic.
You know,
Thanks for reminding
for
me.
this part right here, I don't see why Batman and Catwoman don't use their gadgets just to go to the key.
Up 3 for Catwoman. 1,
Nearly there,
2.
Selena.
3. Ah! What? It said up 3!
I don't know.
It said up 3!
It lied, I guess.
Yeah, it did. Great.
Which? Oh, it's on Batman's thing.
Yeah, this is Batman's moves now.
At least you got a lot of help for this.
Wish I could just cheat.
That's what
why
I was
can't
wondering.
I?
Why can't you cheat? I mean, technically, you
Batman does cheat. Why can't
think
he cheat?
about it. In the animated series with the Minotaurs and everything, what did he do? He just blew holes in every single wall just to go save the man. He didn't follow the puzzle.
Alright, but you have to look at your map for Catwoman, though.
I don't care. That was awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
I even totally do that. I love it.
Yeah, of course Batman.
Oh my gosh. Why did I never do that?
Alright, so...
Oh, that's grand scale cheating, Batman. I make my own
Finally,
fate.
this is how
Okay,
Michael
so
Keaton
1,
would do
2,
it.
3.
He would cheat.
So Catwoman has to go over left 2, up 1, and left 1.
Doesn't Catwoman have like a large jump?
So,
Oh boy. All right, so where's Catwoman?
Left.
Catwoman. No, she has to go left 2.
left 2, up 1, and left 1.
Okay.
Left 2,
1.
2, up 1.
No, it's wrong.
Well, I don't know. It said left 2.
I know what it said.
That's weird.
What?
This makes no sense.
Okay.
I don't care anymore.
Congratulations. And now your reward.
Good job.
Robot.
Don't even bother.
Yay,
just keep
robots.
going
I'm
until
so
you
thrilled.
just. There you go.
No, I did cartwheels over
That's what I say.
electricity. I figured Batman could
That's
cheat,
what I was asking.
Catwoman
It's
can.
like, doesn't Catwoman have like a large jump or something?
No. You're thinking of the last
She got
game.
a lot of health.
She doesn't scale buildings,
Yeah.
remember?
Which actually, that made no sense in Arkham City. I'm sorry. Catwoman made absolutely no sense in Arkham City. how her whip can go from like 30.
I mean, have other YouTubers used his thingy like that to just skip the
don't know.
puzzle? You can do it.
Well, it's true Batman fashion. I'm sorry. That's because
I
Batman
know.
wouldn't fall for Enigma. He wouldn't go with his puzzles. He would just cheat.
I mean, think about it. He's got a timetable to, you know, whatever it is he's doing tonight. Why would he?
Take it out.
Keaton versus Carrie.
Oh.
Nope, still, Nicolas Cage would be the best Batman in the world.
Oh, wait a second. Okay, Catwoman, take it down.
Now.
Well,
Get
technically,
over
no.
here.
I'm sorry. Technically, no. He was already Batman.
I suppose you just about earned it.
There was that other movie. I forgot the name of it, but the one where they made where a bunch of kids turn into like pretend they're superheroes or whatever, and there's and that's what Nicolas Cage was in. And he was basically someone that was called like Big Daddy that wore a Batman suit as it was. I forgot about that. Yeah, he was already Batman. Never mind.
Seriously, Eddie, how much longer is this going to take?
Okay, so after we leave the mansion, we're gonna do about 10 questions, and then we're gonna call it a night.
Sweet.
Because we're gonna try to get Amber's computer working.
How clever the pair of you must feel. How smug. Well, I hate
Yes.
to intrude upon
We're
this
recording
miserable
some stuff
little moment of victory, but I wanted you to be
I'm watching
aware
a movie,
you're very
probably.
unlikely to see one another again.
Unless you're busy.
Catwoman, the Batman will fail you. Because waiting for him beneath Ronalop Ferry Terminal is my greatest trial.
Yeah, greatest trial that's gonna take the longest time, so that's happening next week.
Batman, are we?
Don't let what Riddler said get to you.
Eddie is an idiot. But he's an idiot who built a series of underground death traps across the city.
That nobody noticed.
And I just wanted to say, be safe.
Still cheated.
This is definitely your mess, and I appreciate you cleaning it up. But just be careful while you do it, okay?
Yeah, her hair doesn't look very good, though.
No.
The costume looks great.
Something's wrong with her nose.
Alright, here we go. Probably gonna have a Joker thing, so I'm not gonna talk. Nobody talk on who can talk, because Joker's gonna talk.
This is your chance with Catwoman, Batsy. She's vulnerable, trapped in an abandoned orphanage. That sure spells romance to me. Speaking of which, I went back to the afterlife to check on Talia, and, well, we got to talking about how you basically murdered us both. She started crying, so I went to comfort her, and well, before I knew it, one
Oh
thing
my.
led to another, and you know. Thing is, Tally and I just want you to be happy. I tell the little pussycat how you feel while you still can, Batsy. 'Cause when I take over your body and lock you away in a tiny little corner of your mind, I'll kill her first.
Wow! Dark!
Pretty dark.
And with that, Joker is gone. Okay, so Q&A time, guys and gals. 10 questions, which, Travis, can you get those and put them on Skype? I'm closing the chat so that I can just see the 10 questions that you select, and then we're gonna wrap up the
Wait,
stream.
let's do this. Come on, give me the questions.
10 questions for me to answer, and then I'm gonna eat my dinner. What is this, 60 minutes? Ooh, you're Den Rather? Yeah. And then Friday will be the Riddler. We're actually going to end the Riddler stuff on Friday. And continue the story probably, I don't know. I'm thinking we'll be done with the Arkham Knight streams in October, which is when the game came out. So that's kind of interesting. It's going to be 100% though. Like, we're almost done. Oh! That's smarted. You get electrocuted for that. I did want to know one thing, though. On the PS4 version, I've seen people pick up thugs, that are on the ground and they can continue combos. How do you do that? Like, I would like to be able to do that. Let's see.
Beating up those gaming.
Well, when they fall on the ground, you're able to pick them up.
That would be awesome.
I don't know how to do that. Like, I could incorporate that into my thug abuse. You won't get away. No sleeping on the job. Stand up. Because I've seen other people do it. I don't know how to do it.
They're saying R2 and circle.
R2 and circle? I thought that's, R2 and circle for me is... Wait. R2 and circle? I'll have to try that. I'm going to go knock a thug down. Oh my gosh! What timing? Oh, that car is too far away. Yeah, I'm gonna be happy because I'm gonna try to pick these guys up. I'm gonna test this. That didn't count as one of somebody's questions, so I was just asking personally because I didn't know. Okay, now I gotta pick them up.
Guys, give me more questions. We got
Wait,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 questions so far. Give me another 5. Come on.
That didn't work. Oh my gosh, I picked him up! And it leads into a combo. Really? Thank you!
I like that question.
That's gonna help me so much chain combos together when I do challenge map stuff too. Like, cause most people have higher scores than me because I keep chaining my combos together and I can get like a 200 hit, but I don't really know how to pick up the enemies to go into that really good move, but now I do. That's gonna make me feel all kinds of better. So look out, people who have a higher score than me on Arkham. I'm coming. Okay, I'm playing on New Game Plus, so I don't know when they're gonna attack me sometimes. Just have to go on instinct. Oh.
Yeah, I got questions in.
T? Alright.
First question. Kwing, who's worse, Hot Rod or Batwoman?
Who's worse? Hot Rod or who?
Yeah.
Batwoman?
Yeah, they're making
Hot
a
Rod.
joke from your Batman Blood review there.
I mean, she is Rodimus in that movie, but
Batman killed Gat.
I like Batwoman in the current DC comics, like the Rebirth one, although I'm very nervous that Tim Drake is going to get killed next week. So, he's not even on the cover of the issue anymore, and they show Spoiler crying. So I'm thinking, I've even written to I follow the guy on Twitter who's the writer, and he and I have been exchanging messages back and forth. And I'm like, what are you doing, man? He says, trust me, it's going to be okay. It's like, that's what they said about Forever Evil with Nightwing. I don't trust you. You got to give me something more to work with. And he's like, just wait until September 12th or 14th. I'm like, no! I grew up with Tim Drake. Tell me now. Does he live? Does he become Oracle? I will forgive you if you paralyzed him because, you know, the DC Universe needs, like, a handicapped character.
No, just give him cyborg legs.
Because you guys took that away from people. And if Tim Drake is, you know, the tech-savvy guy who could do it, but if you're just going to add him to the Dead Robins Club, I am forever going to hate everything that you write. So, I mean, I'm pretty cut and dry with that. All right, next question.
Will you play DC Universe Online?
With subscribers or just play it online like we do with
online
Arkham?
like Arkham, or with subscribers, both.
I would play it online like Arkham because I don't want to, you know, I can't really schedule my streams around playing with subscribers. So if I did play it, it would be on my own time, and I would play it like Arkham. Just going through the story, hanging out with you guys, stuff like that.
Okay. Next question is, what is the current Rebirth book you're reading, and what's your favorite so far?
Current Rebirth that I'm reading is Nightwing number 4. My favorite story arc in DC Rebirth, people are going to be very surprised. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but Superman! I really like the dynamic of the Superman family. I think it is fantastic. I forgot how much I enjoyed the writer of Superman from the 90s who's back again. The guy who killed Superman with Doomsday is writing these books. And it's really good. Like, compared to the current writings today in DC Comics, like, you know, that has, like, that new feel. It has that classic touch to it, but it incorporates new characters like Superman's son, and making Superman relatable and, like, a flesh and blood character, and you're just like, I'm liking a Superman book? What? And I've missed in a single issue of Superman. Like, I've read not just the Superman series, we're talking Man of Steel, and I'm buying all the Superman books just like I buy all the Bat books now, and I haven't done that in probably 15 to 20 years. I haven't. So DC, they got me. They got me to like Superman. And part of me is ashamed. Part of me is also amazed that they, you know, that's the difference between good writing and bad writing. So they got me to like Superman. Batman guy likes Superman more than the Batman books right
Very
now.
surprising. But we're going to go to the next question here, which is, Kwing, when Arkham Return comes out, will you do walkthroughs for him? When
what?
The Arkham collection comes out, will you do walkthroughs for him?
I've done full walkthroughs of the game. I thought we were just going to live stream it. Because, I mean, how many games? We're doing a lot of games this fall, right, K-Bro? Like,
possibly.
I sent you over the list of projects that we're working on. I mean, do I have time to walk through?
You might. I mean, it depends. I mean, we could probably push Uncharted back a little bit for that, but because I mean, it's gonna be technically a Batman month, but then again, you still gonna. I would probably say it's a live stream because you still gotta work on the Telltale Batman games because they're gonna be coming out every month.
Yeah, I do have the Telltale Batman games. I mean, the only way that I would do a walkthrough series if they actually added skins to Arkham Asylum, that would be different. And I don't think they've added any new content at all, like that fans want.
They're basically supposedly just a Game of the Year version, just remastered.
Right. It's the Game of the Year version that... So I would stream it. I would do a stream series with you guys. Uh-oh. I didn't know... He actually did it! Yes, you killed Batman. I didn't know where I was going.
Yes, I'll since I'm tech support, I'll set this up for him. I'm going to set him up with OBS Studio so that way he can live stream it, but he can record it in 1080p at the same time. And instead of putting the not so crisp one, the one that has like all the blocky textures up, we'll private those off and we'll delete those and we'll put up the actual 1080p version up. So that way, technically, it's also a walk.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I like that. So we're gonna stream it when it comes out, and then. Because this will save me time, guys and gals. Come on, I'm getting older.
And then that way you can take
as much as I hate to admit it, I'm getting older.
You can take a 2-hour stream and you can cut it down.
There's pieces of you falling off.
Yeah, there's literally pieces of me that's like crumbling off. Oh, great! I have an image now. Thanks for that. And I mean, I have other projects to do, even though I don't know. But I like what K-Bro just said because I will actually. If that works out, I will end up streaming more stuff.
That way you can cut a 2-hour film down to like, let's say, an hour, because then you can get rid of all the nonchalant parts of it. You can do an editing job just like what you did with Bravely Second Layer, or whatever it is, that game. You can just cut out, and you can even turn it into a series that way. Because OBS Studio allows you to do that. XSplit doesn't really let you do it as good. So we're going to go on to the next question, then, which I actually like this question. I know this is not a question, but he was trying to put it as a question, is would you consider doing a Throwback Thursday series, which I know what a Throwback Thursday series is, which is like maybe sit there and have some gameplay footage going in the background and maybe tell stories about like your childhood in a sense, about like what inspires you and different funny stories that you might want to share with people.
That might be willing to share with people?
Because like some YouTubers will go ahead and they'll they'll sit back and they'll do like a throwback story, like when he was like someone would be 5 years old and he remembers going to school and stuff like this, and talking about like his personal past for like a couple of minutes.
Well, I mean, my school life
Well, not
was
really school life, but you can
one
put
of-
stuff like how you got inspired, like from like Batman and stuff like that. Like, what's your favorite things and like what your most memorable events would be.
Okay, I could kind of. Yeah,
It's a
I
possibility.
mean, it's a possibility. I'm just saying, like there are things about my past that aren't good that I want to talk about. My married life is great.
What do you mean? You've been cute your whole life.
No.
Well, let's just say, like, for your next video, someone did, like, let's say, if you got, like, 5,000 likes on your next video, then you could tell the story of how you met Amber.
Yeah.
Something that you did, people were mean to you in your past.
Well, I know, but it's my past is filled with a lot of sad stuff.
Like the little Viking story I told?
No, I mean, my school life was not fun. My home life was fun, but my school life, which was most of my life back then, up until college, was horrible. So, I mean, revisiting that is like tearing open a scab or something.
What days are you going to stream?
My streaming,
stream on Saturday?
my streaming days are Monday and Friday because
stream on Saturdays
I work on the Let's Play channel Hardcore Tuesday through Thursday, and sometimes Saturdays I do, depend on the
That's
series.
practically why, like,
Was that an actual question, or that was
Somebody
just?
asked if you were going to stream on Saturdays. Yeah.
Wait, what? I was doing something over there, and then I messed up.
I don't think it counts though because Caper was doing the question thing, so I cheated.
Oh no, that's okay that you cheated. I think I just messed something up. I'm gonna have to do that again once. Aw, dang it.
We had some silly questions here.
Well, silly questions don't really count, but
Does Batman eat nachos?
he eats fishy swirl.
Does,
This Batman eats fishy swirl.
what is your second favorite costume for Batman skin?
In this game?
Besides the 89.
Does it have to be this game?
I don't know.
I
And then
totally.
somebody asked what your favorite Batman game is, and somebody's favorite game is Batman Dark Tomorrow.
Okay, now they're just trolling.
Okay.
My
It said LOL, so I didn't know what that meant.
Yeah. My favorite Batman game is Arkham City.
And his second favorite costume would probably be Batman.
I don't blame you.
No.
No.
But given Catwoman's life is in my hands, I
Nope,
must
nope, nope.
insist
The
you
Arkham
attend.
City.
Nope. I love the Arkham City skin, but not more than another costume. I mean, if I will, how about this? I'll do a top 10 costumes for Arkham, because there's tons of costumes in Arkham Knight. There's more than 10, right? Yeah, there's like Arkham Origins had the most costumes. There was 18 costumes. This game had maybe 15, maybe. Not counting the pre-order exclusives. So I'll save that for a video. How about that? I'll do a short video on my top favorite costumes, because I just made, for my recent video that's up, that theory video, I just made like some new stickers that I can use for like number 1, number 2. I made 10 of those, so I could throw together a quick top 10 video and just use stock footage from my skin videos that I have. Because that's what I did, guys and gals. I did not record any new gameplay in that theory video. I went to my YouTube channel and I just looked at my index and I was like, alright, I did this video. I did some decent gameplay of this. Re-download, mute, add Arkham Origins music, done. And I was like, wow, I have 4 hours left until bedtime. What am I going to do? I think I'll help my wife add cards on my YouTube channel, because I've never really used cards. So, yeah, I mean, that was amazing. I just reused footage. I did the same thing with Deathstroke, too. I was like, sweet! Because before, I always used to record every single new gameplay stuff. Right now, I'm currently, because it's been so long since I've done a lore thing, I'm actually recording gameplay decently of Flashpoint Batman, and using the, not New Game Plus, because I can't stand all this. I hate the Ivy, like, what do you call this, dust stuff everywhere. So I'm just playing on my other save file, the one where there is spider, bat sense over the bad guys' heads, and the city's much more quiet.
Yeah, people are asking about Nathan Drake. What's going
We're working on Nathan Drake. It's not, I mean, we like it, but,
Can you say happy birthday to Derek?
Happy birthday to Derek. It's your birthday. Right, Derek? Does everybody say happy birthday to Derek?
Happy birthday, Derek.
Happy birthday to Derek. Boom.
So, somebody just came in and said, what's going on? We're asking like 10 questions, and then Luke's gonna be done with the stream.
Ah! I was trying to look at the Skype thing that Travis had.
Oh, okay.
Alright, Travis, you can continue. Sorry about that.
That's fine.
Travis?
Because K-Wayne asked about the question with the favorite skin, but K-Wayne, what will be the next game that you are excited for?
The next game that I'm personally excited for, Injustice 2.
Okay.
I'm excited for The Last Guardian.
Last Guardian got delayed.
What?
Yup. Another 2
We're
months.
gonna play that.
I know.
What is, like, for me, like, what game that I've been looking forward to, even though I'm not really too huge of a fan, but it looks really good, is Final Fantasy, and they delayed that till November now.
There's another game that we were doing for our channel this coming month in October that was delayed again. You know what that is? No. Ozzer Striker 2. It's been delayed for the 4th time.
I'm excited for it. Oh, can you ask the chat a question? Could I do a Weekend Warrior series on this channel of
Oh, would you guys like to see Amber play XCOM on this channel on the weekends?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Because
Well, I try to do it right.
she loves XCOM. Are you gonna run at me? You are not gonna run at me.
Somebody said they were looking forward to For Honor. Yeah, I heard
Yes, I'm looking forward to For Honor next year. That's a 2017 game. Amber and I are gonna do Samurais versus Vikings versus Knights, and we're gonna play that on this channel.
You did have a... XCOM's underrated, no way. You had an ethical question on this. I don't know if you want to address it today.
Probably not,
Okay.
because I'll talk about it a long time.
Yeah, people basically wanted to know what the rules are in the chat versus the Let's Play channel, and like
This channel is more laxed and grown up, but we don't allow excessive profanity. We don't allow bullying, name calling. It's a professional channel, but at the same time, it's more lax. You'll get timed out if you use excessive profanity. You'll get banned if we catch you bullying somebody or yelling at one another, stuff like that.
I think that explains.
Okay, Travis, a couple more questions.
Let's see. Next question is: does Damian Wayne exist in the Arkhamverse?
Not officially. The only hint to Damian's existence is when Talia and Bruce got busy in reference in Arkham City, which is in my theory video, so go watch that. Which is actually they're not really proponents, but people who believe that the game is connected to the upcoming Batman Montreal game being connected to the Arkhamverse. They use Damian, creation as a connection to the Arkhamverse, but I have a feeling that Damian will not be a teenager, and that he will be a Batman age, like maybe a Batman Year 1 or Batman Year 2 age. So I can't see them doing a teenage Batman game, because then they would really be competing with Spider-Man, and people don't like Damian enough to have him be in the role of Batman Beyond. However, they do have some comic book proof that Damian was in the Batman Beyond suit. There is a alternate universe, at least 2 of them, where Damian is in the suit as a teenager in place of Terry McGinnis. There's a couple comic books like that. I don't remember the issues, and I don't remember what Bat books they appeared in, but Damian was the Terry McGinnis role. And Bruce, as his father, was on, the computer, telling his son what to do, like Terry. And instead of Terry's name, until you saw the panel that Bruce called him Damian, you thought it was Terry McGinnis, and they were just doing a Batman Beyond look back. But I mean, they could technically get away with that, but it would really irritate fans. So, you know, I don't think that Damian is in the Arkhamverse yet, and the only way you could do it if you're a writer is to harken back to the Arkham City thing with Talia and Bruce. Like that one exchange. That's the only evidence of his existence.
Yeah.
And he would be 10 years later. You know, if supposedly Talia and Batman met in... Because Batman makes a reference of Ra's al Ghul, you know, dying and being woken up, so he knows about the Lazarus Pit, and he knows about all this other stuff in Arkham City. It's possible that they would have met probably Batman Year 5, maybe Year 4 with Batgirl, or, you know, because Robin is Year 3, which takes place... Batman Blackgate is the start, in the Arkhamverse, is the start of Year 3. At the end of the year, he would have had Robin. Like, Dick Grayson's family would have been, you know... dead. And then probably Year 4 or 5 is when Talia and Bruce would meet. Unless they're doing the whole Batman Begins thing where, you know, Batman met Ra's during Year 1. You know, like from the movies. Paul Dini never really said, because he was only contracted to work on those 2 games. So...
Yeah, and sorry I was quiet, guys. I was at the other end of the couch because I was chomping on a salad. I didn't want it to be like, nom 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 in the microphone. That's why I was quiet before. I'm fine. People are like, are you okay? It's like, I'm
Amber's
fine.
just quiet. But a good kind of quiet, not a quiet! You know, that.
And for the 10th question would be, what do you think of The Killing Joke, the movie?
I don't like it. And that's all I'm going to say because I did a review on it. I did 2 reviews. Go watch those.
Technically,
Have fun.
you did 3 if you add the little clip section you did.
Everyone I take out is a blow to the
Between-
occupation. Every blow
All right,
sends a
did the
message.
sound just cut out for everybody else? Because my
I
sound cut
should
out.
warn you, the soldiers are armed. Brute force might not work in this instance.
Travis, do you hear sound from the game?
I wouldn't be able to hear it in the first place.
Oh. No, I hear it again, honey.
Alright.
And I'll just tell you what, for an actual last question, Nightwing, can you do a lore video of pre-52 Nightwing?
Wait, I did this! I did this! Oh, dang it! I knew it! They reset it if... Oh! Oh!
Alright, so this person has asked the question several times. I don't know what questions you got, other questions you're answering, but... Ryan Potter, Tim Drake thing, your thoughts from Al Speed.
I'm for Ryan Potter or the other guy they want to play Dick Grayson. I don't have any issue with that. The way that Jim Lee drew, you know, Robin, Nightwing, Jason Todd, they all looked kind of like Asian, like in the 2000s. So, I mean, I think that it would actually look the most like the Robin characters right now. He's an accomplished martial artist. I haven't seen any of his acting work. I don't really know. But, I mean, the only problem I have with that guy is he's too good of a martial artist to play Tim Drake. Tim Drake is very clumsy. Relies on the bow staff. If you watch the Ryan Potter thing, within the first, I don't know, I would say probably 20 seconds of his fight, he loses his bow staff, and he's a better fighter without the bow staff, so that's not true to Tim Drake. I will say that he understands the character and understands that Batman needs a Robin, but then again, you know, his publicist could have just told him to say that, so I need to see more geeky knowledge and understanding of Tim Drake for me to put my full support behind him, but I'm okay with the idea of Ryan doing it. But I will always campaign for Danny to be Nightwing because he gets it. So that's just my take on that.
I don't mean to keep interrupting yours, but I thought this question was interesting. Nighthawk said, did you guys ever wonder the possibility, I don't know if he asked this to the chat or you, but that Talia, when she died, may have been a part of Clayface.
No, because you can, I believe you can scan the body.
Oh.
She's not. Clayface is dead. Clayface was totally destroyed in the Arkhamverse. Not to say that he couldn't come back, and this is why they need to do an Elseworlds thing, because did you know that Bane is actually dead in Arkham universe? Bane's toast. He died.
Yeah, and whatever questions. So,
So, I mean, actually Jason Todd killed Bane.
yeah, some... Okay. Whatever you guys want to ask.
Travis, you had more
Nope, I
questions?
gave you all 10.
Oh, you gave me all 10? Alright, so I'll answer... I'm going to finish this and answer 2 more, and then that's going to be it.
Well, people are asking about top 10s and top 5s.
They want me to do those.
If you're ever gonna do them. Then just says, are you gonna ever do them?
I would like to, it's just... They're a big commitment. I mean, I have a top 10 I want to do, which is top 10 Arkham Knight skins. And then later I would like to do a top, 10 all-time Arkham skins. Alright, now what did I do wrong for this to not count?
I think it didn't save right.
No, I did something... This is what I did. This is what it was. It's always the easiest... Stupid.
Thank you. Damien had a really nice comment for you, Kwing. He thought you were the best gamer alive. And he said that K-Wife is super positive. So thanks very much, Damien. You're awesome.
K-Wife is super positive. So I guess that this is a good stopping point then. I mean, we're almost at 3 hours, I think. Or 2.5. We're 2.5, right? Almost 3 hours. Yeah, I gotta stop. Anyway, guys and gals, thank you so much for watching. Friday, come back here. We're going to finish Riddler. And I'm going to explore some Gotham tonight and try to find the rest of the APs, not those, the tanks. Because I have a couple more of the tanks and I don't know where they are. So I'm going to look at my map and try to find those. I'm not going to do them. I'm going to find where they are so that I can pop them in on my map. As well as the firefighters and stuff like that.
Can I ask one more question?
Yeah.
Would you want a Batman game where Nightwing is Batman?
Yes!
That tortured creature.
Okay.
Yes, I would like a Batman game where Nightwing is Batman. That would be awesome.
Good questions, guys.
It's a great question, actually. So,
Would you like a
Firefly has
Batman
blighted
game
Gotham
where
for
you
as
are?
many years as you thought to protect it.
There was once a...
Well, technically that's going to happen. It's called Batman VR. Technically you become Batman. Wait, Kevin Conroy's voice.
Alfred, do you have any leads? Man,
Yeah.
Dr. Kirk
I think it'd be
Langstrom.
fun to make a Don
There must be a
Quixote type
cause for
Batman
this
game where the
transformation.
player
His lab
becomes
might hold the answer.
Batman used to
Proceed
like
with
people on
caution,
the
sir.
street.
The creature could well be hiding in familiar surroundings.
You could like morph your character to look like yourself in a Batman suit.
Alfred, do you have any leads?
I don't, sir. In the meantime, there are numerous open cases yet to be investigated.
why aren't there any more leads for Own the Roads? I didn't defeat all those. Huh. Oh well. But anyway, guys and gals, thank you so much for watching this live stream. I had a lot of fun hanging out with the, 300 of you, whatever. This video is going to go up in a little bit. If you want to watch an actual non-live stream, I posted one yesterday. Wednesday is the Flashpoint discussion, which I'm going to do the write-up tonight. And Amber and K-Bro are going to keep me to get that up sometime Wednesday. So that's happening. I reread Flashpoint this weekend and watched the movie again. So I'm all ready to talk about it. And I apologize for not doing it before. I thought I did. I guess this is the joys of aging. But have a great night. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys did too. And I will see you with the next live stream, Friday, which will be the High Diddle Riddler. See what I did there? All right.
Oh,
God bless, and have a good one.
see ya.
Ciao! Uh-oh. I can't get to the open broad. There it is. There it is.